Everybody loves water. You can't get it. That's good stuff. Good evening, and welcome to the Doom City of Granitegard, a live play fantasy adventure here on the Guardtower Presents. We stream every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. and post new episodes on YouTube on Fridays. If you haven't already, we ask that you go and visit our Linktree page. And for that, you can find all things related to the Doom City of Granitegard. We have it conveniently laid out for your browsing pleasure. And you can watch previous episode on the Guardtower's YouTube channel there. And of course, you can go again and get their Twitch channel and watch it live as we do it. And you also have access to our Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. Even better yet, we get a hold of our Discord channel where you can interact with the cast and crew, ask us questions, things along those lines. And to get there, you would go to linktr.ee/dcog. And I'm not looking. Again, that is linktr.ee/dcog. And if you get that right, our monitor is going to put that up in the chat there because I can't get it right. And yeah, so.
If you join our Discord, if it wasn't an incentive enough that you could talk to all of us, we post pictures of our pets.
That's true.
Specifically, Hadley /
Most photogenic
always
animal.
dropping pictures of cute doggies. So if that's something you're into,
I have a corgi and then a pit bull red heeler mix.
join us.
Yeah.
Although
Post your pets too. I want to see them.
Yeah.
Rizzo will rate them if you ask.
Great.
You can always trust Rizzo for a very honest and open comment on that. Those of you that are fans of the show, we asked a little small favor of you there. If you like what we're doing, please give us a follow here on Twitch. And if you're watching it on YouTube, please give us a like and subscribe. Really small effort on your part, but means a whole lot to us, helps us get noticed, and the algorithm seems to like that action from what all the cool kids tell me. And if you've already done so, we certainly do appreciate that kind gesture there. Our music and sound effects are done by Pocket Bard.
PB.
And Pocket Bard is a very useful little app that you can have at your own table to bring music. You can have background music playing, fade that right into your combat, and then to victory music if your players survive, which is quite nice. You can have sound effects to kind of enhance their deaths, that sort of thing. So it's always a good thing on that. You can find Pocket Bard at Google Play or the Apple App Store. So definitely download a copy of that today. And tonight, I'm really super happy. We have an incredible battle map by our good friend Chris Fields, and I'm really excited to show this off. It's been a while. We kind of got a hint of it last week, but this week we're really actually going to put this thing through its paces. And then Chris Wolfgang and Tony Thefferson have provided our minis for the fight tonight, so definitely eager to jump. Oh, there might be. Right. So we got a battle map. So definitely eager to jump into that. So if you're in the Columbus area and you are interested in tabletop games, strategy games, or even card games, give a stop by the Guardtower East or West locations, and you can find all of your gaming needs in one easy, convenient location on that. You can also check online and see what they've got at theguardtower.com. Once again, theguardtower.com, where you can find your next adventure. And Roger, that's kind of most of the notes that I've got there for the evening. Is there anything that I've left off?
Actually, we have a few things we want to announce and talk about this week. It's been a while since we've talked about some of the things on the website and some of the merch that we have. So as a helpful reminder, can we show some of the good people watching this evening some of the amazing options they may have access to? Shirts, blankets, stickers, a bottle. So many things.
So much blanket.
But the cool thing about this,
Blanket. No, great.
we can offer all this to you on the store, but we are curious what you might have access to. We just lose characters. They just don't come back. The blanket drops and you're not there anymore. Missed opportunity. We want to know if you've got any specific interests or things that you're looking for, whether it's certain types of stickers, certain types of seeds. Maybe there's been some really cool quotes or other things that you've heard in the show so far. Let us know, and we would like to get that kind of branded and on some of those things so we can make it more of a personal experience. But that's not the only way that we're giving out some things to individuals. Personally, I actually think that we've got something that's wrapping up in this next week that the peoples need to know about.
Instagram has a giveaway for dice and minis. Who wouldn't want dice or minis? So
You little dice goblins, you know you want them.
exactly. So go on to our Instagram. It's real simple. You're gonna find a picture of Sir Skeech. Wonderful Sir Skeech. And it will tell you how to enter the giveaway. And it's super easy. It's free, and it will take 10 seconds.
How much is it?
Really is.
Free! It's free! free.
Free?
And you get stuff from it. That's pretty cool, I gotta say.
The Instagrams are amazing.
And it really is me telling you exactly how to enter. So
Yeah.
please go.
So let us know. Check out the Instagram. Let us know if you got any cool things you want to see in the store. We'd love to get that dropped. And hopefully maybe in the next couple of weeks, you'll see some new things on there. Yeah, I know. Get excited. That's all we got, Will.
All right. Well, I've got nothing else on that. So who's ready to throw some dice tonight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. All right. We're going to take a quick intro here and we'll see you when we get back.
Once the seat of economic and political power in the Northern Territories, the city of Granitegard fell in one catastrophic moment of terror and bloodshed. In the quiet hours of the night, the massive granite mesa that served as the city's namesake exploded violently, the debris reducing entire swaths of the city to ruin. Before the inhabitants could even comprehend what had happened, they were blindsided by an army of monstrosities surging from the sewers and into the city streets. The militia valiantly attempted to protect the fleeing citizens, but their efforts were futile against the overwhelming tide of bloodthirsty creatures. And in the midst of the chaos, the city gates slammed shut, turning Granitegard into a death trap for anyone that remained behind the high, fortified walls that had been meant to protect them. For over a decade, it has stood as silent as a tomb and shrouded in a perpetual mist. No one has entered, and nothing human has ever come out. That is, until now. 12 years to the day since the fall of Granitegard, the Trader's Gate has opened. The news has spread like wildfire across the human crescent. And like a siren's call, fortune hunters from far and wide have been drawn by the possibility of untold riches lying just inside the city walls. Daring the foolish and the brave to risk it all at a chance of wealth beyond their wildest dreams. It has also stirred the interest of old rivals. With no one from the original bloodline to claim the mantle of leadership of Granitegard, plans are forming in the dark. Powerful forces seek to play their games of state, as the lives of everyone in the north hangs in the balance. And in the midst of this all, 6 strangers have been drawn to Granitegard by something other than riches or power. Their destiny is tied to the events surrounding the fall of the city. Each of them must confront the past in order to find a way forward. Each of them must search for answers in the doomed city of Granitegard.
Well, that's one way to do that. Welcome back. We're going to do our recap and then jump into tonight's adventure. Our party has finally been able to pass the city walls of Granitegard and get into the city itself. While the open entrance at the Trader's Gate has been singing the siren's call for the foolish, they were able to gain access using a long-forgotten escape tunnel that led underneath from the garrison tower through the deep tunnels hinged right through the rock and finally exiting out into the twisted maze of the sewers. Upon first emerging into the stagnant earthy sewers, the party came face to face with some of the dangers that have been rumored to lurk within the fallen city. A hunting party of foul-tempered and very hungry orcs were waylaying a group of tiny kobolds, and when they saw the humans there, decided they had a much better source of food and forced the party into a very bloody and vicious confrontation.
It was fine.
As a matter of fact, it was so bad one of the party members was actually at death's doorstep until Mary appeared, seemingly through divine intervention, and helped turn the tide of battle. In the end, the party was forced to eliminate all the orcs they fought to the death. Not one of them would give ground on that. And grateful for the humans coming to their rescue, the kobolds took their new allies to rest and recuperate within the kobold hive. And there they met the Alpha Mother, who revealed to the group part of the hidden history of the founding of the city of Granitegard, including a secret pact between the sovereigns of the city and the kobolds. The Alpha Mother also told the party of the desperate plight of her people. Their food stocks have been dwindling and supplies of all kind are running out. Also, the devastating impact of being hunted by almost every single creature within that city had basically done a lot of damage to her population there. Above all that, the Urgil posed a tremendous threat to her people by flooding out the sewers. Pretty soon, nobody was going to be able to be down there but those fish people. Now, Alpha Mother offered that should the humans prove themselves worthy through taking care of these tasks, that she would aid them with more secret knowledge about the city of Granitegard, and also give them a guide to help them through the city to improve their chances as they got to the world above. As they left the hive, they followed their new companion Yip through the tunnels. Almost said that wrong, my bad. And she led them over to the Urgil territory. And the fish people had taken nearly all the eastern half of the city sewers as their own, setting up barricades to seal off tunnelways. The party was forced into the frigid and dank waters of the sewer to swim underneath the barricade, a feat that proved a lot more challenging than the party had first imagined. But after successfully overcoming this, they were next faced with having to get past a guard post. It served as a much more solid defense than the barricade had. The Reverend, using his skills and unique talents, along with some assistance from several of the party members, was able to impersonate a speaker for the Mother of the Deep, hoping to enthrall the guards and allow his friends to sneak past.
Right into the little.
Yes.
I just want to be where the people are.
It turned out to be a mixed blessing of successes and unintended consequences.
Small statue.
And two of the guards were utterly enamored by the Reverend, which turned to them eating their friend and allowing the party to sneak past. When they got past the guard gates, they were able to sneak up and see the Urgil village that had occupied the front area right by the entrance to the cistern. And with nearly supernatural grace, our party was able to sneak unseen through the village and almost up to the cistern doors. Unfortunately, though, the party noticed that there was a magical device in a shrine set up just near the doors, and the Reverend decided he must acquire said wand for his own, and sent his new best friend, Steve, to pick up the wand for him. This turned the whole scene into chaos as the Urgil village decided that they were not going to have any of that and started to go on the offensive. And through a combination of quick thinking, magical trickery, unadulterated panic, fiery destruction, and blind luck, the party somehow got their way through the doors and was able to barricade it behind them, which is where we pick up right now inside of the cistern. Again, as you all are looking across the room here, what you see is some rather foul-looking water. Towards the base of the water are all these small glowing orbs that shed light up from the bottom, and they look to be about the size of those eggs that you saw the kobolds feasting upon. In the water, you can see strange shadows moving through it. Atop the water looks to be a network of rope bridges with floating pontoons that looked at one point to be much more stable than it is right now, leading over to the far side of the cistern, which, given the light coming up from the base, from the bottom of the cistern where the eggs are, is giving some illumination there. You can see the mechanism that the Alpha Mother had described that would allow you to drain out the cistern and help change the water levels within the sewer itself. And right now, you all are here in the room. What are you doing at this moment?
So are we going to talk about how that was going really, really well for quite some time and
Then it got better.
better?
Terrifying.
It's pretty fun.
Kind of epic.
Echo, what were you doing up there?
Like a fish.
Oh,
I thought that was obvious.
I must have seen something else. It's so clear to me now.
Hey, y'all. What are these? Yip. Do you know what these are?
Those are you pointing to like
The glowing things.
they're what I think they are, right? Yeah, they're eggs. They're eggs.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. And then do I look across the room and do I notice that? How many of them are there?
As you look across the cistern itself, you can see the bottom. There must be thousands of eggs at the bottom of the cistern here.
And the Alpha Mother wants us to drain all the water out of here?
That's what we were told.
Yip, are you sure there is no other way?
You saw how they acted to one another, didn't you?
Yes, I saw it. But
They can't be reasoned with at all.
I promise I'm not making a fish joke,
But if they
but
fall,
I'm kind of get cold feet about this.
Did you think you were just gonna come down here and shake their hands and everyone would be okay?
I mean, I figured there would be some fisticuffs, if you will, but
I kind of thought we were going to be able to help them to annihilate each other based on the description. But clearly that's not going to happen.
That would make it better.
I feel like it would be indirectly caused by us and not directly, and that, yeah, would help me sleep at night. Yeah.
I think that's a remarkably morally gray course of action.
What are our options?
Look, we can open up the doors
we-
and die.
if we don't do
Let's call that
this,
plan
then
A.
Okay.
They're just gonna keep eating us.
Can they be raised a certain way to not act like this? If we were to, say, save some eggs?
I don't
so they're-
understand. We were given an order. Let's just go through with it.
And Vaughn, with your 20 on the history check.
It's called a moral dilemma.
You do
Just
remember
one
with your
pen.
history check,
Is
they
that
have
it?
been plaguing
Jealous guy.
shipping lanes and things
No,
like that,
it's
attacking sinking boats and eating the
Get you a
sailors.
fish.
the idea is that maybe we can preserve the race without them killing everyone if they were perhaps guided to be raised and think differently than they do currently.
Mary's orphanage for fish folk.
Just an idea, guys. I'm just spitballing here. Feel free to give your input.
I gave mine.
Yip yip. You've seen these things just like me. They're more like animals than people.
They really are. You saw how they just eat one another without like a second thought, really.
I know we've already made an agreement. I know we've already had this conversation. And to be quite honest, I agree with you, Damon, and my hands are tied. My line has already made an agreement with your kin to follow through appropriately. This is a hard turn of events after hearing of the terrible acts my forefathers committed.
And
now
can
I'm
we even
immediately
say we're
finding-
better?
Right.
I have a solution. Although, as per usual, you might not like it. Not all of us have to turn that dial. Might take one of us, might take a couple of us, depending on how, much strength it needs. So, one of us could do it. The rest of you keep your hands clean.
When a pack hunts, they're all working together to do the same thing. We're all complicit.
Yeah, I don't know if
making a
our hands would be
decision.
really clean.
I know
We all
that-
pull that lever, whether we actually do it or not.
I know that seems like the case logically, but humans are illogical creatures.
Good thing we're not
And
human.
some little part of you will be able to tell yourself, get you to sleep at night, that you aren't the one to turn that. So I volunteer to turn it, unless someone else wants to.
I mean, I don't think me and Skeet really mind turning it.
I might need like a boost. But
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come too. I think you guys, your will is strong, but I am slightly concerned about your tiny little arms. So I'll go with you as well.
thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We may not have had the same raising or upbringing or training necessarily, Echo, but if we're going to do this, Reverend, I agree with Echo here.
All right,
We all have to be on the same page if this is the direction that we're going.
fair enough.
If you feel bad about it, you're just gonna have to carry that. I don't think if
yes.
it's something. If you're gonna lose sleep over it, then you're just gonna be tired forever.
Yeah, what's a lifetime of regret? Absolutely, Echo. You make a good point. Yes.
That's what morals are. Carry them to the grave.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty young, right? You got a long time to think.
It's better to have. That's why it's better to have loose morals.
Well, shall we?
Well, now I do see some
I would
shadows.
recommend us being really careful while we're in here, though.
You mean more careful than we were just out there?
What, Damon, can you
A lot
just,
more careful.
you know, be there?
Do you think I can just teleport?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of do like that.
Yeah, suspicion.
That often
I tried to recreate that and I almost drowned. So if you could tell me how that works, I would be very grateful in the future. It's not funny. It's. We were trying to save you, actually. I was putting in a lot of work. Nobody could see.
How far away are we from the wheel to, or whatever it is, dial, wheel?
It's a. We've decided it's a button now.
You have to count.
Well,
It's a
close to
big button
200.
that's labeled war crimes.
I would say about
Yeah, exactly.
170 feet, 200 feet, something like that, as the crow flies. Yeah,
We ain't got a crow with us.
yeah.
How far do you think I could get in 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
If we're, just doing some wacky stuff and going through shadows or whatever.
In theory, if you made some decent skill checks, it could take you about. You could probably accomplish it in the 30 seconds if you made the right skill checks.
And I guess my other question is, if I brought someone with me, would they also have to make the skill checks, or would it be at advantage for me to make the skill checks?
Depending upon how it's going, let's see, you guys are you would have to maintain physical contact with them. So they would be rolling at that point. And it would not be an advantage.
But what if it was?
I mean, if it was one of us, you could
It's
carry us.
it's
You could teach me how it works.
I would say, no, I'll let you make the skill check on that. That's fine, Damon. I'll let you make the skill check. That's logical on that. I had not considered that option on it. So you can go ahead and give it a shot if you want to.
Yep. We all got to be ready to run over there, lickety split, in case he gets in trouble.
Yes. About that, how deep is the water?
It looks pretty
Very.
deep.
Cool. So if, say, somebody were in, like, split mail, they just might.
Sink.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably go
I
down.
think if you fall in, that's the least of your worries.
But I'd probably
Elaborate.
Yeah, I'd love to hear more yip yip.
Yep.
There's eggs in here.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we're gonna be alone. I don't know if the water's safe or not.
As if to punctuate what Yip Yip is saying, of course, you're looking out at this point as Yip Yip's talking, you see a very large shape move under the water.
How large is very large?
Hard to tell exactly because the way the water distorts images, it could probably be about 40 feet in length.
Does it look like a shark?
Perception, please.
Ooh. 21.
21. It moves more like a nautilus.
What?
What is a nautilus?
What is the...
And what is a nautilus? It is imagine the front half of it is like a squid, the back half of it is like a very large pointy cone.
Ooh.
Oh. There appears to be something else here. It's like a giant squid.
What? Was this in the briefing? Is that what that paper was, Vaughn?
No,
Oh,
that was a map.
right. Sorry.
All right,
They
well.
look the same.
Well,
I think you definitely don't want to get trapped on the other side there.
Anna, how much do you weigh?
I mean, with
Damon.
Armin,
So rude.
How much do you weigh?
like, it's all muscle, so probably like a good, like, 150, 180 with everything.
Can I take her hand, go into the shadows, and then start making our way over there?
Absolutely, you can.
Guiding touch for you.
Welcome for the squid.
Now, I need to know what pathway that you are taking, and I need you to start off immediately with an acrobatics check.
Before you go, I also give you a bardic inspiration,
Damon.
and I also give you the blessing of reverend.
Jake from over here.
He's gonna give you a thumbs up.
May the one God be with you.
Well, at least tell us which direction you're going.
So man,
So you have two sides that you can come out from.
Okay.
As you can see there, there's
come out.
this side here and this side here.
I'll go from the left, go straight, jump, go.
All right, I would like you to make your first skill check right there.
Is it with advantage?
No, it's straight rolls because you are.
So is it left?
So you
from
get a
the
D4
DM
from me.
side Then
It's this
And I
side
think you
right
do
here. is
from
what I believe
reference
what
too.
Damon
Is it left
said.
from the DM side or left
from where the party's
Where the
facing
party's at.
inwards, 'cause that would be the right.
That side.
Okay.
That's why I got the little pointer there trying to make sure that I.
16.
16. All right, Damon. You hit that floating pontoon thing there, and you and Otta, and again, you're in that shadow form, but it's still a physical realm.
Right.
And when you hit it, the entire pontoon thing, first it goes down and then shifts and moves as you barely maintain your footing on that.
Can we see that?
From where you guys are, we'll get to you all in here in a few moments. We're going to handle that. Now, as you begin to run, you're going to need to make your second skill check here.
Another acrobatics.
Another acrobatics.
Natural 20 or a 30.
Fantastic. All right. So as it's shifting and moving about, it's a little bit easier as you hit the points where it seems to be connected to other raft pieces. You are really sure that this thing is well past its structural integrity point. As a matter of fact, as you're moving along it, it is moving considerably more than it looks like it should. Now, you'll have to give me another acrobatics check as you leap across this unconnected section.
That is 33.
33. Amazing. So the two of you leap across, and Anna, as you all hit that, it goes down, and you can see the water rush up on the side, but Damon is jerking you along, and you don't even have time to really even process that. Go ahead, Damon, which side are you moving to right now? Are you moving to this intersection here, or are you looking to move to this intersection here?
I'll go to the one that's more connected. This way. Yeah, that way.
That one right there?
Yeah, I don't
All right.
know my left from my right.
Final point. One last skill check, please.
$22.
22. All right. You all hit that point right now. Now, I'm going to shift back to what the rest of the party sees. You see Damon reach out, and he connects with Anna's hand. And as he begins to shift into that shadow form, Reverend's reaching over and touching. And you see Mary reaching over and touching as well. And then boom, they're gone. You watch them dematerialize in that shadowy form. You can see the pontoon pieces move and shift as something is going along them. And then all of a sudden there's this huge splash as they strike this section right here. It's hard to tell what exactly is happening, okay? But then you can continue to see them shaking and moving right into the point where they hit right there, okay? There's no splashes in the water to either side, nothing along those lines. But what ends up happening at this point right here is, can you pull out an angler and 2 warriors, please?
Oh.
And the angler is going to be here, and our warriors are going to be on that side.
Oh, there's some exciting music.
Reverend,
Record scratch.
what if I talk to the giant squid? We could keep it off of Damon's
And put
back.
the other warrior on the same side.
Do
Is
it.
it a beast?
All right.
It might be.
Worth a try.
So, Damon, as
They
you
look
are
like they're
rushing
in trouble.
along there, all of a sudden you see those, the first time you've seen any of the warrior cast and that angler cast from the Urgil leap out of the water. And as they do so, the angler, as it comes out, sorry, as she comes out, the piece on the front of her is glowing, and it shifts you out of your phase form, right where you are right there. The other two warriors are right behind, and they're ready. It is now initiative at this point in time.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have to take damage from that?
No.
Okay.
When it pulls you out, it's very strange. It is a gradual shift, almost like the shadows melted away from you with that angler dangle. Dongle. What are they? I don't know. Dongle dangle? All right, so let's go ahead and start from the top here. And I'll work from this side over.
13.
13 for you. Okay, so we got a 13.
Oh, thanks.
Mary?
22.
22. Anna?
10.
Skeech?
11.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
13.
Echo?
18.
Damon?
26.
Nice.
And Reverend?
Would you believe this? I rolled a 13 as well.
It's good. Good number.
So,
Just roll another
Damon
die.
and Mary.
20.
And then we're going to have Echo.
19. We did a roll up because we have the same
Oh, okay.
area, so I
Very
beat
good.
him.
I hadn't gotten there yet, but
Sorry.
that's fantastic. And Yip, you got a 13 too, didn't you?
Yes, but I have a lower dex.
Okay. So who are Reverend? Vaughn. Yip.
Lucky number 13.
And then we're going to go Skeech and Anna. All right. So, Damon, you have the first action there. Again, you have one of the anglers in front of you and the two warriors.
All right. Oh, hang on, give me 1 second. Okay. The one that is the by itself. I want to go for that one.
The angler?
Yeah. Would I be able to do Fangs of Death with it?
That would have to be done through one of your sneak attacks to activate that.
Okay. So, I'll just stab it. No.
That'll work as well.
I just go to stab it. No.
Okay, the AC on that is a 13.
Stab him.
21.
21 would certainly beat the 13.
That is going to be 6 points of damage.
All right. You sink your blade deep into the angler, and this bluish green blood gushes out from the gash that you slice into it. And it makes this and seems quite upset about the fact. Are there any other actions that you have?
I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay, and where are you shifting to?
Would I be able to slide under it and get behind it?
Ooh, that sounds pretty fantastic. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check on that.
21.
21. Oh, man, I rolled a natural 3. All right. So, Damon, looking at the anglerfish, as you first decide to try to do a slip underneath it, you decide that going over it is probably a better choice.
Okay.
Just because of how low to the ground and heavy the body is. And what actually ends up helping you is its icky, slimy skin. So using the fact that your blade is slashed into it, you catapult yourself up and over the top of it and actually land behind it. Right there. And you are now behind the angler there. Any other actions or things you're doing?
Nope, that's it.
All right. And we're going to move down to the angler is going to take its action. And it spins around to pivot to face Damon there. And it's going to take a swing with that very large, ugly-looking axe thing that it has. That is a 14.
Nope.
All right. Big axe. You could, as this thing goes swooshing past you, you're looking at the axe blade itself, and it looks like it is made out of sharpened coral. It is not made out of metal, but it looks like it has been ground to this fine razor edge on that coral. And it is going to use a dazzle on you. So you'll need to make a intelligence save.
Uh-oh.
Did you beat a 12?
Wait, do I still have guiding? Does that work for guiding touch? Does that work for saving throws as well?
But don't you
I think
have
so. I think getting
Oh, yeah, I do. Are you within 10 feet of me?
yeah,
No, I think I jumped.
5, 10, 15 feet away.
Oh, bummer.
It's
Okay.
on you?
16.
All right.
Reverend's got you.
As the
So I got an 11.
that little glowing thing on the end of its head begins to strobe, you shake your head and you're like, oh no. Like you can see what it was trying to do was mesmerize you with that little glowing nodule it has. And that is all the actions that it has this round. We would move over to Mary. You have the next initiative order.
Okay.
You are a considerable distance away from where they are, and you will have to do skill checks as you move across if you're looking to close the gap.
I'm going to cast my divine weapon. My idea was for it to look like a large kitchen knife.
Nice. In that blue box, you'll see a small cardboard box that actually has the divine weapon. I forgot to pull that out. It's been a while since we've used that. All right, so you're gonna make a large, that one right there. Yep.
Yeah,
With a large kitchen knife popping up,
Yeah.
and inside that cardboard box is where the characters were stored. You should see a divine weapon in there. Sorry, folks. High quality production.
From the rest of the group?
I don't suppose a 14 would hit.
How far can that divine weapon reach?
60 feet. Am I in range?
No.
5, 10,
about
15,
80 feet.
20,
It's
25,
16
30,
squares
35,
times
40,
five.
45, 50.
Okay.
Yeah, you are unfortunately short. You would have to move
That's fine,
your
calculate.
your movement and then try to do the attack with that.
Okay. Then I will move just enough to be in range.
Okay, can you take Mary? You're gonna move Mary forward 30 feet and probably on that closest side there. Now I need you to make a acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
Please don't fall in.
18.
18. As you hit that pontoon for the first time as well, it shimmies and it is super slick on these. You can see that there's all kinds of years worth of mold and growth on there, and just the wood is wet and kind of rotten.
Yeah.
And you maintain your footing really well, and you are able to move forward. Go ahead and do the rest of the movement phase. That's as far. So now we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 60, still just outside of range. I do believe, am I counting that appropriately, right?
60 next time.
Anna, yeah, unfortunately none of them appear to be in range on that. But it is, oh, you can move it over by Anna. There we go. All right. And any other actions you have this turn? I do believe that would wrap you up.
No.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. The warrior is going to engage next, and it is going to take its movement and go into the water and come in and pop up behind Anna on the backside.
Oh, we hate that.
And the warrior is going to use its hook blade. And that is going to be an 11.
This?
And that is its action. And go ahead and have the other warrior pop up down in the water, then back up on this side, right at the caddy corner. So right behind the angler. Turn towards Anna. Should be within range. And that is a 14.
Misses.
All right. Both of them. And again, that hook blade itself looks to be made out of a combination of metal and that sharpened coral. And that is the actions they have this round. That would move us down to Echo at this point.
So, question: do these platforms? Could you go under them, or are they solid all the way down?
It looks to me that like they're floating like a dock. You know, like a swimming dock.
Perfect. Have I kept track of the nautiloid?
Probably not at this point, but I will go ahead and let you make an intelligence check.
I make a perception check.
This is going to be tracking things on the battlefield, so I'm going to have you make an intelligence check on it.
19.
19, yes, you have tracked the nautiloid somehow with everything going on all around you.
I am going to put my mark on it, so I get advantage on tracking it.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals and dive into the water.
All right.
Swim straight towards it.
Oh my god.
Let me holla at you, bitch.
You brave fool, you.
I told you not.
Okay.
He doesn't.
I think it's brilliant.
I'm just looking at Scott.
All right, you cast Speak with Animals on the nautiloid.
Oh, on myself.
On yourself? Okay, yeah. All right, and your swimming speed is what?
45.
45? It is currently over here, so move him 45.
I believe in you.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. As you're under the water looking, you see lots of different looking fish, Urgil, down here. And some of them look even larger and scarier than the ones that are currently up there.
Oh, no.
And you get a view of the Mother of the Deep. I would like you to make a wisdom save.
Oh my.
Hello!
Oh my god.
Consequences of my own actions.
I warned you. I warned you.
We didn't workshop that plan.
6.
Echo, we'll get to you in a minute.
Speed, Echo.
I will dash 50 feet towards the commotion.
All right, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check for Sky.
Natural 1.
No.
Natural 1.
Dog paddle.
Hey, Noah.
Daddy.
Here we go.
Oh
This is going great.
no. I think we're gonna be okay, guys.
Absolutely
Reroll it.
horrified.
I'm good.
All right.
You're so
So Sky goes down and stumbles and is now in the water in between where Skeech. Yeah, there you go. That's where Sky is kind of doggy paddling at this point. Nothing terribly horrible happens, but Sky is probably getting some sensory input from you. That might have been what tripped her up on that.
To hear some words in Elvish.
And
From Sky?
From Sky here, some words in Elvish.
wow. Okay.
You know I don't speak Elvish, Scott.
Reverend, what are you doing?
All right, so the angler that appears to be, yeah, the angler that is menacing my friend Damon over there. Well, first I'm gonna have to get close to it, so I need to. I'm gonna go down on the second. Well, no, someone's in the way there, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go down on the lower pathway there.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you right there. 30 will put you next to Sky.
That's all I'm getting. Oh no. All right. I can't get as far as I want to then. All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to spend one of my inspiration die to do shell game. So I'm going to pick myself and the people that are still standing on the dock there, which would be Vaughn, Yip Yip, and Skeech. So the four of us are all going to get our reaction to run our movement speed without opportunity attacks. So me, I'll stop myself. That's all right. I'm going to keep moving another 30 feet.
So 30
I just
foot
want
there.
to get to as close as I can to that angler.
6 will put him right here.
You see some bubbles.
Yeah, that's probably not a good place for me to be, but you know, I
Vaughn,
don't know.
where are you heading?
I want to take whatever the most direct path is.
I'll be over to here. So what? 5, 10, 15, 25? All right. Go ahead and Reverend Acrobatics, Vaughn Acrobatics as well.
Us?
Well,
24.
when we
Nice.
17.
17. Both of you make the initial check. Reverend, you're not quite as graceful as Vaughn. Vaughn, again, you're like, oh goodness. And as you're running across there, what you're noticing is the more these are being used, there's some stretching going on some of the ropes, and you can see some fraying starting to happen on some of these ropes. All right, and
So now that I am.
Yip, what are you doing?
Yip still has to move. Sorry.
Trying to see the most path here. So I'm assuming down by Vaughn.
Yep, and you can slip between these guys here with your acrobatics check.
And can I argue that since she's used to very slippery terrain due to living in the sewers and she has claw feet, that she may have advantage?
I had not considered that. Odd or even?
Even.
It is odd that I rolled. You would have to straight roll.
Okay.
I had not considered. I got you. It was worthwhile.
You said a dex saving throw?
Acrobatics you can use.
Oh, okay, good. That's a 10.
10. All right. Yip hits that and slips right off into the water. Splash. All right. You didn't go glub. You just slipped off and you're hanging onto the edge right now of the pontoon piece there. And I think Skeech also had a motion, correct?
Yeah,
That's the
so
fourth one?
Can I argue, since I'm just a little guy, that I'm just allowed to be there?
What do you mean? Like, just going to stand right there and not do anything?
That was mean, so no. I'm gonna go chasing after him.
You're able to do whatever you want to. You're the one that's in charge.
I would like to chase after Vaughn, and I'll be holding one of those specialized explosives that screw on the top of the bowl.
All right. Quick. And is he still on the stone, or did he?
On the stone.
Okay. You do not have to make an acrobatics check.
All right, so that was my bonus action. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop open one of my bottles and whisper into it a very, very mean phrase in ancient Elvish at the angler. I'm going to cast Terrible Diction. You have to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
And I'm casting it at 3rd level.
I have a total of a 12.
It fails, so it is going to have to run away its full movement, and it's going to take 11, 14, 19, 23, 25 damage.
All right. So, Damon, all of a sudden you have no idea what ends up what is happening. You see the angler starting to do the little globe flashing in front of you. You're like, oh, and this bottle comes out of nowhere and smashes on its head, and its eyes explode, and it falls down and slips off of the dock into the water and is gone.
Oh.
Can somebody remove the poor
chunk
angler?
creations.
They're squishier than I thought they were.
Right.
And the dock kind of from the splash as it goes blub 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 down.
Chum.
All right. Are there any other actions that you have for this turn?
That is done.
We move down our line to Vaughn. Vaughn, you watch the Reverend chuck this glass vial, and you're just, first of all, you're super impressed that he can hurl this thing that far. You're like, this guy should have probably played sports. And it shatters on the anglerfish, who then makes this horrible gurgle sound and then falls and splashes into the water. And Damon has this much more relieved look on his face.
Look across the way over to where the Reverend is. Good tossing. I'd like to use my action for investigation to have a Sherlock moment to see which are the most safe things to step on and which are the ones to avoid.
All right, go ahead.
It's like mentally calculate. For 22.
22, all right. So along here, these are all connected very nicely, and this pathway up here is connected nicely. This section here is going to cause you to have a higher DC there, higher DC on this point as well. So again, that's going to be increased difficulty, and increased difficulty, and again, here you'd have to make another jump as well.
Okay. Vaughn remembers all of that.
When you go to execute, we can talk about that. I'll keep it straight.
I I want to, if I can, I want to sacrifice half of my movement, if you'll allow it, for me to extend a hand out for Yip Yip. And I'll only then, let's be fair, I'll just use all of my movement to wait for Skeech and extend my hand to Yip Yip.
All right. And because you did that, I'm going to allow you to hoist Yip Yip right up and out of the water. It's not an issue. You're very, very surprised at how little that creature weighs. Like, almost just like the bones were hollow or something.
I'm so strong.
She weighs
All right.
exactly 23 pounds.
Yeah. That's a small child.
That's what I thought.
And any other actions that you're doing at this point? Skeech is catching up to you there. Yip Yip is splashed up and out of the water.
Right.
We're gonna move down the line to Yip Yip. Yourself.
Hi. So now since I'm not in the water,
Watch out for those ones.
thank you. Yip Yip will move forward to that little intersection. And how much movement do I have left? Okay.
So you have a DC check along here, or a lesser check as you move along these points.
She casts Misty Step across.
Ooh.
Nice. Solid.
30 feet, that should bring Yip Yip at least to right there. Or which direction are you heading, Yip Yip?
Downward.
This way?
I see Yip Yip doing this, and I say, he does all the cool things.
So basically,
Then I use the rest of my movement speed to go down.
Yip Yip, as you step forward, just as you begin to step off of the pontoon there, you can see Yip Yip into like, literally like a vapor, and then reconstitute over on the other side there and continue sprinting along at her top little leg speed. And any other actions that you're doing at this point? I believe that should wrap you up. All right. Moving down our line, we have Skeech.
I would like to use my movement to get to Vaughn.
And that's 10 feet there. Go ahead and make a DC check.
Acrobatics,
Acrobatics.
my best. My best is very, very bad.
No.
And that was not the little guy.
Water.
That was
Name a better combo.
nothing on the little die.
All right. So basically, as you shoop, you step onto it, and that forward momentum carries you sploosh into the water. Again, Vaughn's looking down like, really?
Is that all of my movement?
Nope. You can. That was only 10 feet of your movement.
I want to clamber back up on the side next to Vaughn.
If you use the rest of your motion, there's no checks or anything else like that, and you're right next to Vaughn.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I'm going to take my bonus action, and I'm going to screw one of the explosive bombs onto Vaughn's
Rules?
arrow.
Regulations? What does it do?
It is exactly the same as if I threw it, only you get to shoot it from the crossbow. So it's going to be 2d10 plus 3 fire damage now. With the AoE effect.
Ooh-wee.
Does it have the cone of safety still?
Yes. For one person.
All right.
Wisely.
Anna. Oh, wait.
That was my bonus action.
That was your bonus action? Oh, sorry.
There's more.
My bad.
And I'm going to pull a different bomb out of my bag. This one's new. It looks like it's made of like clay as it's wrapped around. It has like seeds like shoved into it. And when Vaughn went, oh, watch out, there. The one directly in front of us that's floating. Yeah. I want to, that's within 30 feet of me, correct?
Exactly.
Perfect. I want to land it right there. And that is a bramble bomb. So normally what it does is it creates difficult terrain in its area. And I'm hoping that since vines are going to shoot out and cover it, that it may attach to the neighboring platforms.
I like it.
Wow.
That is very, very interesting. Go ahead and drop a 20 for me.
I could drop a 19 for you.
And unintended consequences. He lobs that thing over, and you see it hit, and the vines begin to spill out, and just as you had hoped, it lashes out to both sides and now creates a bridging action in that little section right there.
How wide is it?
It will be treated as a regular pathway with a lower DC.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not stuck underwater.
No.
And are there any other actions that you have this turn, Skeech? I think that is your
that is
motion.
it for me.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
Noah.
actually,
Go
sorry, special action at this point. Go ahead and bring me
Those are.
another.
Don't worry.
I'm a talker.
2 more warriors.
We'll negotiate.
The netter is going to pop up out of the water behind the Reverend.
No. A netter.
By watching you.
Yep.
No, I don't like it.
And pop up a warrior on the front side of the Reverend.
They've got a rug.
Oh, shoot.
Oh no.
And go ahead and pop up the warrior in front of Mary.
I got this, guys.
All right, Anna, it is your action.
Wonderful, wonderful. With my bonus action, I'm going to cast Armor of the One God. Yep. And then I would like to take
There.
my my 2
play.
attacks.
change
First
the
at the one behind me, and then at the one in front of me.
All right, so you're going to hit both of these guys?
Yeah, that's my
And
plan.
the armor class you're looking to beat is a 13.
All right, come on, buddy. Okay, that's a 17 for the first.
All right.
And I am going to be adding my Schmite.
All right.
That is a lot of dice.
A lot of dice over there.
Okay, 9. Yeah. 9 plus 18 plus 5, so that's 23.
Okay, let's go ahead and handle the second one.
Okay, that's a higher. And then using another smite, so that's a little lower. So that's 12 or 17 points of damage to the one in
All
front of
right.
me.
Please remove both the warriors. Anna takes them all, and you can almost feel Gendron in this action as you swing it. And you hit the first fish, and it kind of bursts. And as you swing them all in the continued arc there, it hits the second one and pretty much blasts it as it knocks it that direction of the water like chum. All right, and that took care of both of those guys. And that would bring. Are there any other actions that you have?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
All right, that brings us up to the top of the round. And Damon, it was crowded, and now it's kind of calm by where you are.
Man. I'm trying to decide, do I go back and help the team or do I continue forward? I'm going to continue forward to get to...
Okay, so you have
Hang on, I got to stand up for this.
you have a branching point right here. If you look, we have the big map up there. Yeah, if you look at the big map, I think you can see it up there.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
have
I'm
a
sorry.
branching point here, and then you have another branch point here.
Okay, so the branching point, the first one with the like moss, yeah, that
Okay.
one. I'm gonna. How much feet would it be to cross that one?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of motion roughly would get you to about halfway across right there.
I'm gonna cross that one.
Okay. Hold Damon before you move him. Damon, acrobatics check.
27.
All right, Damon. What you discover as you hit these pontoons is that the ropes begin to snap and give way. As you step on each one of them, anybody coming behind you is going to have a subsequently more difficult time moving across that. But, like, you have a spring in your step and you are barely making contact with anything but the pad of your foot as you're hitting these and just sprinting right across like you're doing some sort of ninja warrior course. Just, and they're like, it is unfortunately just enough motion that this well-aged rope is snapping, but for you, it's barely even going down as you're stepping across it, like just expert foot motion across there. Any other actions that you're taking?
Was that the full?
Were you doing that was 30 feet. You were doing 60?
Yeah, go.
Oh.
Bonus action to dash
Okay.
with Fleetfoot.
Fleetfoot? All right. So that completely negotiates the obstacle there, and you have no other choice but to go straight up at this point.
Yes.
There you are.
That's it.
Any other actions you're doing? That's it, right? I think, because Fleetfoot is a bonus action.
Yeah,
correct?
I'll continue. I'll just use my action to dash. Maybe.
All right.
How about we add 30 more?
30 more.
So do 30 more feet. Now go ahead and give me another acrobatics check, please.
I'm gonna need that square.
All right.
You can keep it.
Oh, we're rolling this
The cube of doom.
We're going to see in just a second.
I got a red.
Oh. All right.
Oh. Dang.
So skid him forward and then off. And then you have 30 feet of movement. 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 All right, and we will deal with
out
that
science
in
six.
just a moment. All right, Damon, that is the end of your actions as you go splashing up into the water right there.
Wonderful. That's what I meant to do.
I tried so hard.
As you came across those pontoons and they, like,
In the
again,
end.
amazing action, you're kind of feeling pretty confident about that. You round that corner, you're like, I got a bit more speed left in me. And as you do that acceleration, that's when you just hit this nasty, mossy, wet patch, and your feet kind of slide up, you hit your back and zip down the line and swoosh into the water there.
That's what I meant to do.
And we're going to move over, and at this point, go ahead and grab a trident, please. Not trident, but the spearman, and put me a spearman right next to Damon.
Wily throws.
Go ahead and set him there. Right next to you.
He's big.
All right.
Surprised to see you.
He is swimming up as you splash into the water, and he is actually quite impressed that you're there. And he's going to give you a little bit of a love tap there with his spear, a little pokey poke action. Probably not, actually. That's going to be a 13.
Nope.
All right. As you hit the water and you're kind of going down, you know, you initially hit the water, then you can come back up. As you're going down, he's coming up, and as you're doing that, he was trying to give you a stab, and it just comes sliding past you, and it makes this, which is pretty much about what it makes on the surface as well. And that wraps up that action at the moment. We move down to Mary. It is your turn at this point.
Okay, can you please point me out on the map?
Yes, absolutely. Currently, Mary, you are over here with a warrior directly in front of you.
Okay, and where is Echo right now?
You don't know. Echo is under the water. You can try to make a perception check.
Because I am concerned for you, dear.
You should be.
Okay,
It's fine.
I think this goes back to last week where like you can't even comprehend Echo's plans, right?
You can't even begin to fathom it.
so I feel like an urgency to get to Echo, so I'm just going to command this guy to retreat.
Interesting. It's a wisdom saving.
It is.
Commanders.
And that is a, I don't think a 10 is going to win, correct?
Nope.
All right. So you ask him to retreat, so he is going to back off and have him move at his, actually, yeah, have him jump in the water. That would be an expeditious retreat for him. Sploosh!
That's a choice? That's a choice?
When you have the command spell, yes.
He just retreats out of the way. It wasn't...
Retreat!
And he's whoa, sploosh, he jumps in the water.
Okay. Can I also... Did I see Echo jump in?
You did see Echo splash into the water, but you don't exactly know.
I don't know which direction he would have
You'd have to
gone.
roll a perception to
Okay.
locate his current
Can
location.
I do that? 13.
13. That would... Yes, you can barely make out his shadow as it begins to get swallowed up by a larger shadow.
Oh.
Where is it? Can you point it out?
Echo is currently in the water over here.
Okay. Do I have my movement still?
Yes, you would have your movement.
Can I dash that direction?
No, because you cast command.
Okay.
But you can do 30 feet over to him.
Okay, great.
All right. And you split your whole movement there. It is 30 feet. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics. DC is lower because you didn't do a dash across it, so
18.
8. Expertly done. Again, pontoons rock. You don't slip and fall off. You're over to where you're almost where you believe Echo is at this point in time.
Okay.
And you look down the water, and what concerns you is that where you saw Echo is now blotted out by something very large.
Yeah, that's why I'm
floating out the
here.
water there. And we move to the Mother of the Deep. Go ahead
dear.
and surface the Mother of the Deep with Echo directly in his mouth, please. And out of the water comes the Mother of the Deep with Echo wrapped up in the dead center.
Oh, Lordy.
It is going to try to entangle you.
Romancer Echo.
Is it going well?
And that is a 10 to entangle you.
A 10?
Yeah.
Like to hit?
It is a strength differential on that.
Strength.
Yep.
Can I acrobatics to escape?
Yes, you can try doing that.
Yeah, that'll do it. 22.
22. All right, Echo. Go ahead and roll an odd or even.
Okay. Do I
Call it
declare?
first, drop the die.
I'm feeling odd. Got odd. 5.
5. And then you called it. Echo rides the Mother of the Deep up and out of the water. Lands next to Mary.
I need to be concerned for
It
you.
is now surfaced. And that is what we're going. Hold on.
Completely-
All right.
Plan is completely changed.
Bad things in
Echo, stop making friends.
Is that what's happening? Because I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, Echo, do me a favor
Yeah.
and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Better this time, hopefully. No. Well, actually, it was better. Last time I got a 1. This time I got a 2.
2. All right.
5.
Echo freezes in place like a statue.
I
And
look really cool though.
yep, you had a motion, a thought come into your mind that told you to freeze. And it is a very horrible sounding voice.
Okay.
And that is its action at this point. We move down to the top of the new round. Damon, what in order? That would have been its first round. Okay, Reverend, it's your action at this point.
Do I get to do anything?
My bad. Yes, you are held in place currently.
Okay. Can I still have Sky do her thing?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna get out of the water and just run her 50 feet over to Reverend to try and help him out.
Okay.
And she will attack, and she gets advantage because she's by an ally. And she's going to fight with a natural 18. I think that'll hit.
13 is the armor to beat.
Yep. And so that'll be, and it needs to. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It needs to make a strength save.
Probably not with that. That would be a 5 total.
Okay, so it's knocked prone, and this will be.
Okay. Drop him on his side, please.
Sorry, it'll be 22 piercing damage.
All right, Sky turns him into tuna.
And
Grabs him, just the leg that it bit into, it began shaking, and it just somewhere its upper body detached and went into the water. Splash.
you get the sense she's trying to repay back the favor from last time.
All right.
Fish oil's gonna make her coat really shiny.
Oh, that's true.
That fish oil is good for you, man. All right. Any more actions with Sky this round?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. So then we are going to move over to. That'll be the warrior directly in front of Reverend at this point. And he is going to attempt to use his hook blade on the Reverend. Seriously? 6 is certainly not going to hit. All right. And again, you see that nasty looking, it's got a metallic handle, but then this coral has been attached to it, and the coral has been hung to a very wicked looking razor's edge. It swooshes by you and does no damage at this point. And that is its action this round. And now we move over to the Reverend.
All right. So I look behind over my shoulder, say, "Thank you, Sky." And then I look at this one in front of me. I'm doing like one of these, whoop, whoop. And then I pull out of my pocket 3 playing cards. Time for us to play 3-card money. I throw them down, and 3 copies of me pop up.
All right.
And then I just wave goodbye to the one in front of me, and I try to run past it.
All right. Give me an acrobatics.
All right. Hey. 19.
Yep. And because it is confused about the 3 different copies of you that are there, you are able to skirt around it. And also the fact, as you make contact with its skin is super slick and slimy, which in theory works in your favor because you're able to right past there, which at that point it does realize which one of them are you, but then you're past it and it doesn't have time to spin around, so it has no ability to act on that.
It's got to do it in front of it going.
And
I'm gonna, and then with my 15 feet of movement, I see this big thing over there, so I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go that way. And I hop over
you're gonna make the jump?
Hop over the jump there.
All right, leap of faith.
Against my better judgment.
Acrobatic,
which, I do
please.
not have. Oh, that's an 8.
All right. Reverend jumps and lands in between the two. Basically what happens is just as you make that leap, your foot hits that edge and it's just not enough. You kind of do that horrible split action. You try to jump something like, and down in the water you go. Splarsh.
I hope no one saw that.
All right. And we move over to Vaughn.
Seeing there's been a wild turn of events since you went swimming, Echo. Deep breath. A little bit of red mist comes on. Bonus action. I'll Slayer's focus onto this tentacled monstrosity coming out of the
You can
deep.
feel the blood in your body shifting as you do so.
Shirk it off. Echo, brace yourself. As I aim with the bomb attached to it, and I'm going to shoot.
What is the blast radius on that speech?
So actually, I misspoke before. There is no blast radius for this
Okay.
when it's attached to a bolt.
I was just making sure because we have 2 friendlies that are close and you can only forgo one. So I just want to make sure.
You know, some things sometimes it just works out.
That did work out for the best for you.
I'm going to give this to you separately. So it's a 23 to hit.
That would hit the armor class and beat it.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing.
Ooh, I do want to say it gets rid of the normal bolt's damage and only does the explosion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What if it has like something like Slayer's Focus, which is similar
That's still
to like a
additive.
Hex
Just get
effect?
rid of the bolt.
Understood.
itself.
Disregard that then. Bolt is taken away. 6 points of fire damage. An additional 6 points of necrotic damage. Ooh. 17 points of bomb damage.
Did you do
fire?
+3?
Oh, so that'd be 19. So 20 points then.
So 20 points, so
Of additional
32
fire.
points, right? 32 on that? All right.
Big boom.
As you
Big bottom.
lean over and you fire the bolt, it goes zinging right between the gap between Anna and Echo. And as Echo is freezing into place at this moment, he's commanding Sky and he's kind of tilting his head. You could hear that whistle right past you. Anna, Mary, you see the bolt zipping past you with the flames, and it strikes one of the tentacles of the Mother of the Deep and explodes, and it blows the tentacle off of the creature. It disengages and is off the map at this point and gone. In a just quick reaction, it's down underneath the water again, and there's this black fluid that now obscures any view down in that area.
Where's
Whether it is
Echo?
blood or ink is hard to tell, but it is gone from view.
Am I on the creature or on the platform?
You're on the pontoon piece.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save again.
Oh. Different die.
What?
15.
15, and the hold breaks. All right, and
Make my second attack.
Vaughn, are there any other actions that you're making as this is happening?
I want to use my second attack, and I want to shoot whichever one is still. You just ran away from it, but I want to shoot the one that you're running away from.
Do what?
I'm gonna use my second attack
Okay, on the Mother of the Deep as it's going down.
if I can.
Yeah, go ahead. It'll be a higher AC, but you can do it.
That's fair.
Because that escape is a reaction it has.
That's likely going to miss. Then that's going to be an 11.
11. Unfortunately, the second attack sails past it. All right, and are there any other actions that you have, Vaughn?
No.
Okay, we have the one warrior who is up there, who pivots and jumps into the water and is going to grab the Reverend.
Well, if he's trying to grapple me, he's going to have to roll
Yep.
a d20, and he's going to have to roll. Oh no, I'm sorry. I roll a d20.
Okie doke.
He is going to grapple the duplicates.
Nice.
So now
He
I
grabs a hold of it, and as he pulls it down in the water, it dissipates I take it like when it explodes into a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
All right,
Now
that's
I only
it.
have 2 duplicates.
As he grabs the duplicate, it literally, as you all see it disappearing, this deck of cards almost like it explodes 52 pickup into the air, leaving the fish creature very surprised at what has just happened.
And I see this happen, and you, if anyone's around me, they'll hear me go,
Oopsie!
It's very echoey.
And that would bring us down to Yip Yip at this point.
Hi. I'm immediately going to cast Expeditious Retreat, and I am going to keep going.
All right, so
Downwards, obviously.
here, moving down this direction, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, please. An expedition retreat allows you to move double your movement, right?
It allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast this spell, then as a bonus action on each of your turns, you can take the dash action.
Okay. So 60 feet, I believe.
that's a good one, too.
What'd you get?
That was a 4.
A 4. Yip Yip makes it to right about there and loses her footing, and the claws kind of skitter across, and she's still on it. Did not fall off, but unfortunately did not make the full range of motion. So you did get about half of your distance on that.
Okay.
But again, as you're climbing, as you're running across it, it is shaking, especially at the speed that you're moving at. The more faster you go, the more difficult you sense that it is to get across.
Well, am I able to still keep moving, or because I do also have the bonus action dash?
You can now do your bonus action on that, and then go ahead and make that dash motion then, and another acrobatics check.
I'm not using that die anymore.
What?
The hat.
I'm using my lucky die.
Dice Joe.
That's not looking good.
My lucky die has cursed me. Can you have that dunce hat, please?
Yeah. Where's the little cube? Where's it?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, we haven't seen somebody hit this thing tonight.
Yes. We're gonna
Okay,
have
it's fine.
a little
It's fine.
Okay, so half the movement speed.
Here we go.
All right, so you're able to get forward again, and again, it just the rocking motion is very difficult here. You did get quite a bit of distance on that, but unfortunately not quite as far as you would hope. I do believe that burns up all of your actions,
Yep.
correct? Okay.
That'd be action, movement, and bonus action.
And next moves us down the line to Skeech.
I'm immediately already screwing another bomb onto a bolt for Vaughn, going, oh yeah, no, we're worried about him. Let's shoot the bomb. That's fine.
Echo! Let's shoot them all.
And I'm gonna hand it off, and then as a regular action, I'm just going to toss. You know what? No, I'm going to prime as my action one
There-
of my bombs.
It's
so
that one sitting in the water, by the way, that is looking up at you all.
I'm not bothering him. He's not bothering me. It's fine. Echo toy, how nature works. So I'm going to prime my bomb. So in 30
Just taken out of
seconds, it's going to
context.
explode, and I'm just going to drop it off of the side of the ledge.
Glub, glub, glub.
Yep.
Depth charge.
All right.
Let's not do 30 seconds. Let's do 3 rounds from now.
3 rounds. Please track that.
Dawn
Because,
of the 3rd round.
all right. So with this little grin on
Dawn of
Skeech's
the
face,
3
you
rounds.
see him fiddle with it. He reaches over like, beep. And again, that grin just keeps getting a little bit larger. Is glub, 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 glub.
And where is that?
Off the side over there.
Okay.
Who's one to talk?
Thanks. Good to
Siege?
know.
It's a surprise to a little helpless later.
Skeech, are there any other actions that you have this round?
Now the grin's fine.
All right. Go ahead and Anglerfish is going to come up right by Echo. Going to pop a netter and a spearman next to Anna.
I don't like that either.
And give me a warrior next to Yip Yip. Yep. All right. And that is the actions this round on that. Anna, it's your turn.
Great.
So right next to you, 2 more of those fish things leap out and land. One of them you can tell is much larger and heavier because when it hits, there's a rocking action that you keep your footing. The one behind you feels much less weight. Again, probably one of the warriors that you saw. The one that has the spear looks very determined at this point in time.
I just took care of this. So I'm going to attack the heavier one in front of me.
All right. 15 is the AC to beat.
Oh no, that's a 14.
14.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. You need to make a DC 11 strength-based check.
Strength E? Is it a shaven throw or just a check?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's a 16.
16, all right. As you swing your maul, you strike the shield. And as your swing continues, you're very surprised that it sticks along the shield itself. And then you finish the swing about, you're like, whoa. Like, if you hadn't made that, you're pretty sure your weapon would have been stuck on the shield.
Oh, no.
Any other? Are you taking your second attack?
Yeah, I'm going to take my second attack at that guy again.
All right. 15 is our number to beat.
Okay, yep, that's a natural 17.
Natural 17 beats the AC.
And I'm including one of my smites. So that's plus 5, 12, plus 15, so that's 27.
27. He has to make a. Oh, Hadley? Can you roll? Go ahead and roll the one for the. Somebody pick that up and roll it for me.
No red.
No red. All right. You smash the shield wielder there, and he is not dead, but you can see the chest piece that he's wearing. It shatters the coral pieces, and he has this massive lacerations from it, and there's some crunching sounds as well. It makes this horrible sound, and it staggers and almost falls off the dock as you hit it, but it's still standing. Pretty much, yes. Are there any other actions you have this round?
Could I? How much is it at blocking the path? Could I try and step
You
out of
could
it?
make a jump across and be able to carry half of your movement speed forward with that, but it would require an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics. Could I sell you on a check for an
You've already
athletic?
utilized 2 attacks this round.
Fair. Cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna actually just sit tight.
All right. Sitting tight
Yep.
brings us back to the top
Exactly.
of the round.
Literally.
The first round in the timer for Skeech's timer of doom there. Damon, what is your action, sir?
I would like to use my bonus action to do Fleet Feet and disengage from Mr. Spearman here. And I want to swim forward towards the upcoming platform. And as I'm swimming away, I'm just going to say, like, oh, I don't like fish, as I keep going.
Fish.
And I want to climb up.
Because you used your fleet feet, I'm going to allow you to burn up the entire action, getting yourself up onto the dock there without having to make a roll.
Okay,
But
cool.
now put you up on the dock.
Do I still have my movement? Or
You would be able, since you used the fleet feet, you would be able to have your regular movement or a dash if you desire.
I'm going to just move 30 feet. I'm not going to dash.
Okay,
It's a
acrobatics.
little slippery up here. I'm going to go straight, like just forward, straight.
Acrobatics, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, you're fine.
22.
22. Because you only did your regular movement, it, again, it's a lower threshold on that. So I believe right to the edge, right? 30 feet? Yep, there we go. All right. As you do so, you make it there in your pitch, and you can see the big crank and lever piece to do the release for the cistern here. And we now move to the Mother of the Deep. Mother of the Deep is going to...
Did we exchange any words?
No, you didn't, but you got a good look at this thing, and it has highly intelligent looking eyes.
Okay.
Like, it's not stupid looking like the rest of these fish things are. And it was an intense hatred when it saw you.
Oh.
Hatred.
Yes, intense hatred. All right, it is going to do...
It's her problem, man.
We broke into her house.
And we're killing her baby.
What do you want me to do? What do you want us to do?
More bursary.
It is going to do a... it's going to do a death from below.
Huh. I'm not loving that name. Yeah.
Reverend, it strikes you.
Oh no.
Actually, no, roll your 20.
Well, I say it hits.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, it hits one of my duplicates.
All right, so the Mother of the Deep surfaces right next to and literally pushes you and the fish guy together. You kind of hit each other 5 feet that direction. Together, they're both friends now.
We gotta stop meeting this
It came up. Now, Reverend, when you saw it, when this thing came up, the maw opened, and it just literally comes up and out of the water and swallows your image and goes back down again, and it's disappeared.
So now I have one duplicate.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and
Paying off.
you and the fishy guy are good friends.
Yeah.
That is the last of its particular actions this round that you all are aware of. Mary, it is now your action.
Yeah. So Echo, maybe let's not jump into water with big scary things intentionally.
I had a plan.
What did we want?
I trust that you had a plan. But yeah. Should we stick together?
Can you swim?
Did you just not hear me say let's not? Let's not.
Fine, we'll stick together.
Okay. I'm going to, I guess, dash that way. I'm going to fly up.
All right, so you're looking to.
Wait, where am I?
So you're right here.
Okay.
So that is where Skeech's vining portion is. That's reinforced that area.
Oh, but there's also a bomb on that side. So
Somewhere over here, but you don't even know that's been dropped in the water.
Yeah, don't even worry about that. That's fine.
I didn't see that at all.
No,
Oh,
you were
okay.
very focused on the giant, hungry, angry tentacle fish monster.
Fair.
And Echo
Okay.
doing some sort of little ballet dance up and out of its mouth and onto the dock there.
Okay, so then I am gonna take that bridge.
Okay, move 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right, and go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
$15.
Because the Skeech is vines, it's actually a lower threshold on that. That area has been stabilized.
Nice.
And any other actions you're making this round? You can see Mary across from you. Your spiritual weapon is literally right in the middle of all that.
Am I in range to use it? Is it over somebody?
It is literally right next to one of the fish guys, the warrior.
Oh, sweet. Then I will use it.
Yep, because right over here is where it is. All right, make an attack.
All right, I'm gonna make it into sushi.
13 is your number to beat.
Yes. Wait. I think so. Can you show me where it is?
What is your question?
What are you trying to beat?
13
Sorry.
is the AC on that.
The AC. Oh, I'm sorry. I was confused.
It's okay. It's been a while since we've gotten to use this.
I got 17.
17 will beat. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, cool. 12 damage.
12 points of damage. All right. As your kitchen knife raises up, it does this
Chop chop.
Michael Myers slashing action on this thing and puts a whole bunch of holes into it.
Nice.
And it is almost dead. It is really looking bad. Like it's been cleaved up pretty hard. A bunch of gashing open wounds on it at this point in time. Any other actions you have this round? I think that's your movement, spell cast. That's it, right? All right. We're going to move down the line here, and the spearman is going to be able to make his swim, come up behind Damon right there, and up and out of the water. Nope, he'll be up and out of the water right. Oh, does that thing die? Oh, there we go. Laser's actually going to work it out. There we go. Here, and then he'll be able to get to right there as he is trugging along after Damon. That is all of his actions at this point because he doesn't want to get rid of his spear. Moves us down the line to Echo.
I look at this guy in front of me and I say, I looked your mother in the eye and I didn't flinch. I would back off.
It's really hard to tell what this thing is thinking when you say that. That is going to be a 13 for the AC.
Oops. Yeah, that'll both do it. All right. That'll be a 12 plus 7, so 19 slashing damage.
19 slashing damage. All right. You slash into it, and it again is severely wounded. You actually chopped its dongle off, and it is bleeding profusely, looking really sad and unhappy.
Well,
any other actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna run away because it can't touch me. I'm gonna go 50. My 45 movement where Mary went.
All right.
And if I can pass her, I will.
It does not get an attack of opportunity?
No, because I hit it.
Okay.
I'll
So you
go-
can choose to go the way Yip Yip went, which is this direction here, or you can choose to go by where the Reverend is up over here.
You're forgetting about the third secret option, which is
Or-
back into the water.
Or you can go into the water.
Why?
It's faster, and
Give me that look like what I.
And so, is there any other movement speed that he has?
yeah,
That's all 45?
that's all of it.
Okay.
And Sky will get to the nearest enemy, or the nearest ally. She has 50 movement.
So, yeah, right over to where the Reverend is, right next to the Reverend on the dock.
Okay,
Okay, acrobatics for the Hound, or I guess Dex.
natural 20.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, yes, without even hardly disturbing the pontoons, she is literally right next to Reverend and his new friend.
She will try and knock him prone and then hit him.
The Reverend or his friend?
The friend.
Okay, just making sure, because I don't know what your plans are.
No, she's trying to help him.
All right, so
Wink. So
it is okay. It is a what deck save?
strength save.
Strength save. That is going to be an 11.
That'll fail. So let's see if she hits. This will be an advantage. Okay, so those will both hit, both 13s, and that'll be 22 piercing.
All right. As Sky bites down to the water on either side of this poor fish thing's head and crushes it in her jowls, and then begins to shake, the water around the Reverend gets really disgusting. Oh. And there's scales and parts that, as its body begins to drift down into the depth below. Any other actions that you have, Echo?
I just want to use my mark that I kept on the mother and keep tabs on her if I can. Where is she?
She is over by Damon.
Okay. Since I only just dipped into the
that's for you,
water,
buddy.
can I use a free action to yell at Damon?
Sure.
It's free.
Damon, roll perception.
So it's crying.
I got a 1. So nah. I'm more worried about the fish.
Yeah,
behind me.
unfortunately, Damon, there's just way too much happening at this moment for you to. You look back and you see the spear guy. You think you hear somebody yell Damon, but you're not even worried about that at the moment. There's a very angry large fish dude with a spear that seems to be very focused on you. And are there any other actions you've got there, Echo?
Nope, that's it.
All right, and that moves us down the line. It is going to. No, it already did its jump and stuff, right? So yeah, he's done. We have the poor confused guy over here. Can he, at 30 feet worth of motion, he's going to try coming up behind Mary. Let's move him. Nope, the angler.
He didn't listen.
Ooh, nice. And up out of the water he comes. Mary, he is going to take a swing at you with that big nasty blade
He can try.
with a 22 total.
Oh,
And he hits you for 12 points of damage.
we hates it.
And as he swings that huge blade around, it strikes you in the back. and it slashes into the armor, and most of what you're dealing with is not cutting damage, but the concussive force of that blade slamming into the back of you there, right across your spine and stuff. It's, oh! And that is the action that it has this round because it's hurting pretty bad.
Okay.
That would move us down the line to Reverend.
All right. Well, I see what my friend is doing, and I like bad ideas as well.
What?
I'm really into them, in fact. So what I want to do is I still have my potion of water breathing active, I believe.
Yes, you are able to breathe in the water.
So
Absolutely.
I'm going to swim under the pontoon bridge that's in front of me, and I want to try to swim to not the nearest one, but the next one.
You're looking to head over this way?
Yes.
Are you going to do a dash, so to speak, underwater?
Yes.
That will allow you to move 30 feet.
Rose.
It doesn't give you any swimming, it just allows you to breathe, correct?
Yes.
And swimming's half your movement speed, correct? So yeah. So let's move him 30 feet that way.
Oh, it doesn't get me all the way up there?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
So close.
It was a very bad idea.
And as you are swimming in the water and you're looking, there's a lot more of those fish people here that are coming up from the depths.
Great. So, well, you know what? Now it's, we haven't played Shell Game for a while, so I think it's time for that. So I'm going to spend another one of my inspiration die, and I'm going to give myself Damon. Oh, wait, what's the range? I'm so sorry. 60 feet. You're too far away. I'm sorry.
Anna appears to be Anna and Sky appear to be the only two that you're able to. Wait, Echo. Would you not be able to catch Echo?
Yeah, Echo.
What if you echolocated to me?
You just have to be, I just have to be able to see you.
Is Mary just in?
So,
Echo, okay, so Echo, Mary, Anna, and Sky can all be affected by your shell game.
yes, and me.
I didn't know you spoke whale.
I speak a lot of things.
Yes, I'm on the wall going.
God is not one of them, but
Well, what it's doing is I'm not communicating with them. I'm making myself so dazzling that it dazzles all the enemies and everyone else moves around while they're dazzled. So,
All right, so this disco ball is going off underwater, and you get this like, and all the fish things are kind of turning and looking as this brilliant light is shining out like,
so I just want to get over to the other side there, where I was headed.
All right.
And then everyone else can move their movement.
Reverend, go ahead and give me acrobatics,
Okay, yep.
because as you saw when you set him on top of there, it's not well anchored, is it?
Yeah.
10. You clamber your way up onto it, and you're just kind of riding it right now as it's kind of shifting and floating about. You're like, all right. Any other actions you've got?
All done.
Okay, so go ahead. Echo, where is Sky going? Sky going to make the jump?
Yeah, she's gonna try and make the jump.
Dexterity?
That should do it. 18.
18 makes the jump. 50 feet.
Yep.
Going to go into the back after the spearman?
Is that an ally surrounded by enemies?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll go towards that. Oh, so close.
One shy. Oh, wow. Hey, that's much better than where we were before. All right. Then, Echo, you're going to swim your 45, I take it, under the docks?
Yes.
All right, let's move Echo 45 feet.
Straight or want to go that way? Straight. Perfect.
All right. And let's go ahead. Next, Mary has 30 feet worth of movement.
I'm just gonna shake my head. Willful ignorance. Okay.
So
I
Mary, you
cannot
could go
save you
this
this
direction
time.
the way Yip Yip did, because Yip Yip looks like she's in trouble. Or you can go this way where the looks much more dangerous.
I'm gonna go to save people.
So the Yip Yip direction?
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 feet that way, please.
Who'd you say is there?
Yip Yip is over there, all by her lonesome with a hungry fish creature staring her down.
Okay. Can my divine weapon reach that far?
I believe it's
That's not part of this. Only you can move.
that's not it's not a whole turn. Sorry, that's right. It was just motion.
It's just you get a reaction to move.
Okay, I believe that wraps everything up at that point. Any other actions you've got, Rev?
Nah, I'm all done.
Vaughn.
I use my 30 feet of movement to move up the safest path. I'm going to hold my action if the Mother of the Deep shows herself within 120 feet to shoot with a bomb.
Okie doke. There you go. Holding the action. Next we move down to the warrior in front of Yip Yip, who is going to attempt to hit Yip Yip with its hook blade. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And the hook blade is going to do 5 points of damage to you. All right. And that is all of its action this round. Next is Yip Yip in response to being struck.
Hi. I'm gonna disengage.
Okie doke.
And start moving that way. 30 feet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Concentration.
Any other?
Oh, concentration. Forgot about that. What do I roll for concentration?
It's a con save.
It's con save.
DC will be 10 because 5 damage.
That is a 12. That passes.
All right, you pass your check. Well done. And anything else that you're doing this round?
Once I get there, I am going to Misty Step across that dangerous bit.
Okie doke. And that's how many feet of movement again?
30.
30. All right. Are you going to proceed straight or?
That way.
And once again, you see Yip Yip dissolve that vaporous cloud and reappear further down the line there. That should be your movement and everything else like that, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. And go ahead and bring the warrior back up out of the water and put him next to Skeech. He is going to engage Skeech. Could you drop that die for me, please?
Excuse me, you know what to do. No, it
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
All right. Skeech, it pops out and it comes running up towards you. It's like, oh, it has this open maw that's just nasty looking and swings the sword just straight over the top of your head. Like, didn't even move any of the hairs on your head. And has its mouth wide open just right in front of you. And that is all of its action. And it is now your action.
Wide open.
Its mouth is wide open.
Adam's gonna shut his mouth. I'm in that AoE and I choose me to be safe.
Yes.
Would you roll damage, please?
Sure. You don't want me to roll the hit, just
That was part of its punishment for having a 1.
you know what? Sounds great to me. You can have 14 fire damage.
All right.
Nice.
Steered.
Okay, Skeech, you shove it in its mouth and then grab its lips, and as you're holding the lips shut,
Like an alligator.
yeah, it explodes, and the only thing left that you're holding are the lips.
Can I put those in my bag?
Go ahead.
Is this junk or trash?
This is art.
All right. Skeech is just standing there. You're holding the lips. You're like, huh. Because it's like the whole mouthpiece where there's a hinging action. Like, yeah, shove that in your bag. And
That was weird.
please tell me that was the end of everything you can do.
And I'm gonna go, oh, wait up on. And I'm just gonna walk up.
And
My gosh, how many bombs do you have?
That is for me to keep track of. But one
That's
less.
for him to know. And
all right. So, one of those is going to pop up over by Mary.
They keep recycling as we
Mary's
go.
right over here. Yep.
yeah, I think that's the real answer. As many as you
I
want.
want
We
you
have a
to put
spawn
him
machine under the water.
popping up over here.
We're in the
For two more rounds.
He's gonna, yeah, actually, I think I can actually do that. Give me- Ah! Up and out of the water, the trident comes. And let's put those two right next to him.
Oh.
Hello?
You no longer want to be running in that direction.
And Damon, you see those guys come up and out of the water. The netters crawl up, but the trident literally splashes himself up and out of the water and lands and takes one step forward and braces itself. And that would move us to Anna.
Great. I'm gonna try and hit the one in front of me. He's looking real rough, right?
The one in front of you is looking horrendous. The warrior.
Great, yeah.
Like there's not much left of it.
Perfect. Okay, great. I'm gonna. Ooh, okay, that's not great. That's a 12 to hit.
13 is the AC, and he deflects it with the shield. You're gonna have to make a strength.
Okay. Oh shoot, that's a 9.
9, and your model.
Oh, do I benefit
that?
from my own aura? Mm-hmm. Great. Oh, I do. I'm a friendly creature to myself. So actually,
Gotcha.
thank you.
That is an 11 that you have to beat.
13. Okay.
13. All right. Once again, the shield on it is sticky, just like the other ones. And you're like, oh. So, I believe you have one more attack.
Yep,
or
I'm
what are
gonna
you
take
doing?
it. I'm gonna try and hit him again. Okay, yeah, that's a 14 on the die.
14 would beat the 13. Roll damage. You do more than 1 point.
Great. That was double 2s, but or double 1s before, but I can reroll. So it's 6 plus 5. That's 11 points.
11 points of damage.
Neat.
And as you stick in the shield, you bring it back up and straight down on this thing and pretty much drive it right into the wood.
Okay.
And it is gone.
Nice.
Yes.
Fragile.
Yeah.
That was one of the netters? Oh, I didn't realize that. My bad. It didn't stick to the shield.
Oh, okay.
My fault. I could not
no,
see it
that's okay.
appropriately from where it was. All right.
Yeah.
I should have used the net. That would have been so much more awesome. My bad.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Any other actions that you've got this
I would
round?
like to take my full range of movement and try and
30 feet.
30 feet. Yep, and go.
Acrobatics, please.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. It's a 2.
It's a 2, half movement, as you stumble but don't fall.
Oh, thank God.
Those pontoons are moving around. And we're going to take ourselves a short break here and pick up after our break to see what happens. We've got Vaughn facing off against some relatively nasty looking foes. Everybody else is trudging their way across, so don't go away. We'll see you when you get back. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. At the top of the round, Damon is now
Top of the round.
between a rock and a hard place. Damon, what actions are you taking?
I'm just gonna run the other way. I can't fight all
Round
of them. I'm just
2.
gonna run away.
Dawn of the second round.
Dawn of the second.
So 60 feet or 30 feet?
Just 30.
30? All right. And Damon, you skitter back that direction there as the fish people basically stand in where they're like basically entrench themselves a little bit more in their spot right there. That is the end of the action. We now move to the Mother of the Deep's turn. And the Mother of the Deep is going to ensnare Yip Yip's location.
Does the Mother of the Deep emerge within 120 feet from Bond?
Go ahead. What is our distance from Vaughn?
$105.
105 feet. That would be within your 120.
Nailed it.
Okay. And go ahead and make your attack roll, Vaughn.
It's with disadvantage because of the range, but that's still going to be a 25 to hit.
Nice.
25 will hit.
It's going to be, so take off the bolt, actual damage itself, but still gets the modifier.
Yep.
Understood. All right, so that'll be 3 points of piercing damage, 1 point of fire damage, oh, good. 3 points of necrotic damage, and an additional 18 points of bomb damage.
Ooh.
That's
And what is your total damage at that point?
What was that?
20, what is it?
Math again? With the
Carry the 8, was that 25?
25.
25.
I'll give it. Yeah.
One.
All right. So just as this thing begins to come up literally underneath where Yip Yip is, and the tentacles begin to wrap around the dock piece where Yip Yip is, this bolt comes zipping across. Anna, you see it streaking with flames across and strikes another one of the tendrils that is coming up. And it also explodes and blows a tendril off. And Yip Yip, give me a dexterity type of saving throw. You can use your acrobatics on that.
It's still the same either way.
Fantastic.
20. Mod 20.
Modded 20. All right. Yip Yip, you drop to your knees and hang onto the dock as the Mother of the Deep sprung up, got blown up, and goes right back down underneath the water. All right, that's disappointing.
For you.
For me, yes. And that moves us down to Mary is the next on the round there.
Viewers at home, you tell us whether you're disappointed.
So you said there was a guy in front of me, correct?
Right now, currently, one of the anglers with its lure, I was informed, lure, is in front of you currently.
Okay.
Same.
Is it just dongle him around?
How many feet is he from me?
5 feet.
Okay. I would like to do an unarmed strike. I want to attempt to like Sparta kick him off of the platform.
All right.
Love that.
I want that energy always.
This is almost Granitegard.
22, honey.
22? All right. As that thing splashes up into the water and lands in front of you, you're like, this is Granitegard! Give it your boot. And it is just not prepared as you kick it in its big fishy face. What is your damage?
It's just 6 damage.
6 damage
Yeah.
and a whole lot of humiliation.
That's a lot.
So,
I mean, compared to the damage I'm used to doing, it feels like not much, but
So good.
he's off the platform. Which is
I'm
fine.
sure her friends will make tons of fun of her after that action right there. So off it went, back into the drink, and any other actions you're taking this round?
Yes, I'm going to move as far as I can to. Wait, is that me over there? I thought I was on the far.
Nope, you're right there.
Okay, then I want to continue down to the corner. And
That's 30.
that's 30. Can I continue?
Unfortunately not, because you made an attack action.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics.
Okay. Is it a 12?
12, all right. You stay without falling off.
Okay.
It is definitely not graceful. You're able to make your movement on that. It is rocking as you're moving there. All right, Trident. The Trident is, again, reserving an action. And, all right, that is all the Trident does. It's gurgling some commands to the other fish creatures next to it. Echo, it is your turn.
Yes. First, while I'm near her, does Sky have an enemy close to her?
Yes.
She will.
Have to move forward 5 feet.
Yeah, she'll do that. And is there an ally near her too? Looks like it's just Anna. Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. She'll attempt to knock it prone and then hit it. So strength save at 13.
Ignores the check.
Okay, so a regular attack then.
Yep.
That'll miss. With
15
a-
is the number to beat.
Yeah, so that's a 10, so that misses. And that's it for her. Echo is going to move his 45 in a straight line towards Damon. And would you allow me to use my action, since I have my mark on the mother, to essentially call out whoever's in danger of who she's going to hit next, to perhaps get like advantage or something on the save from the mother?
She's not doing anything else this particular round, but if
future
you're
rounds?
looking to add that as one of your actions, we can certainly incorporate that in there.
Okay, great.
This is round 3, Skeech.
This at the start of this upcoming turn, right before
Okay.
Damon goes.
And next we move to the Spear Wielder, who will pivot around to face Sky. Sky's AC is a 15. That will hit. And he does 15 points of damage to Sky with the spear attack.
Okay.
And that is all of his actions this particular round.
I'm sorry, Sky.
Moving on down the line, it is the Reverend's turn.
That's okay.
Okay, good.
All right, so I'm going to run, continuing up and around the corner.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. All right, okay. Okay, that is 22.
22. All right, you succeed.
All right, now I think I've been trying to do some math here. I think diagonal line to them, I can get in range of the three on the platform by the wheel.
50, 55,
Have
60
60 feet.
65, 70, 75 feet, looks like to me. Am I wrong?
I was counting 60.
60 feet?
At least to the very bottom.
All right, then I am going, since you can see it at a better angle than I am,
All
I'll
right,
go
that's
with that.
good enough
60
because
feet.
I got a 10-foot radius.
That'll do it.
All right,
That would allow you to hit the trident and one of the fish creatures.
but not all three of them.
I do believe 10
Good
feet
enough.
center from that.
All right, so I take
Yeah, the trident.
Thunderstruck in a bottle and I wing it over to them, so they're gonna have
He's
to make
here. Yeah.
Thunderstruck. So they're gonna have to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
10-foot radius.
You could use that to get out of this.
And what is the Constitution save on that? What is the number?
14.
Okay. So I've just been informed that they all are within the zone, and they all failed their Constitution check.
All right. All right. So they're gonna take 10,
We got scouts coming
13, 14 damage.
14 damage.
We get a small town AU.
All to damage. That's a lot. Those are your scouts watching your arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Both got a heck of an arm.
All right. The two netters look in bad shape. The trident pretty much shrugs it off. And are there any other consequences from that? Any like negatives or okay?
They got a boo-boo.
Oh, the two netters got more than the boo boo. They're looking pretty bad.
I yell to Damon, I'm coming, buddy. You're my best friend. You know, I'm gonna come save you.
Aww. The bromance grows. So, are there any other actions you've got this round? That's you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, the angler turns to face Vaughn, and he is going to try to hit him with his axe. Actually, she is going to try to hit Vaughn with the axe. That is going to be a 13 total.
That will not hit.
What's that?
You said 13?
13.
No, thank you.
All right, Vaughn, as you step back, you can see that again, that nasty coral blades go swooshing by. I don't think my anglers have had anybody today.
Let's keep it going.
That's
Very
because they suck.
That is that is
You to do so, not more.
that is what it has this round, unfortunately. Vaughn, oh no, Vaughn, what are you going to do this thing? It's looking pretty bad.
No. Second verse, same as the first. I'm going to soak the attack of opportunity. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to move 30 feet forward. And I'm going to keep eyeing and see wherever this tentacled monstrosity comes from. And I'll hold my action to shoot it.
All right, so it is going to hit you with a
Vaughn
19
knows to be
straight
the
roll.
safest from his Sherlock moment.
So with that attack of opportunity, it does hit you.
Okay.
And that is going to do 8 points of damage. You're going to need to make an acrobatics check.
Ooh, 12.
12. All right. You did not fall down. Not your most graceful movement. You're able to get where you are right there, and that's where you are. And you are holding your action in case 120 feet.
Within
shoot the mother of the
120
deep
feet,
again.
if the mother of the deep shows her face again.
All right. And moving down to my netters. The front one's going to move 30 feet towards Damon. And the second one's going to follow the action. And they are dragging as they're running towards you, Damon. They're looking really bad. And that is what they've got at this point in time. That moves us down to Yip Yip.
Hi. I'm gonna keep going left.
It's always a good direction.
Yeah,
One of my favorite.
And then keep going. Yeah, keep going left because I got a dash.
Okay, go ahead and make your acrobatics.
Come on.
The 3.
Ooh, 3, half that movement.
Okay, new die.
We're running out of hats.
Yes, please.
And that was your disengage, correct?
What?
That was that disengage thing you had, that
I also expedition retreat. I also have
That's-
another one,
expeditions retreat. Sorry, my bad.
and I already rolled the acrobatics for it.
All right.
Okay, that one's a mod 20 that time.
That will certainly make it. Move the full distance again.
Okay, that is 30 feet more.
All right. Damon, you can see little Yip Yip's feet just trucking, moving towards you at this point. Looking half scared, half jazzed, I guess, to get over to where you are at that
It's
point.
a really good thing we said our three strongest characters over there on this wheel.
All right. So the warrior that is there is going to
You guys
jump
got
in the
it.
water, and he is going to move 60 feet in the water, heading towards Yip Yip. 60 feet. And there we go. That's it. All right, very good. That is his action this round. I think that closes every. Oh, my spearman up there. He is going to move 30 feet towards Damon. And that wraps up everybody I had on that. Skeech.
So between Vaughn and me is a fish person,
Yes. Looking very haggard.
which has already used its reaction.
Yes. On the as Vaughn moved past it.
All right, I'm gonna saunter by using my small stature.
Saunter.
Yep, giving it a little pat on the back. Vaughn, wait, no, you forgot this. It works so well because, okay, come here. Bonus action, giving Vaughn another bomb.
All right. Reloaded.
And for my action, I'm going to just drop another bomb into the water that will go off in tandem with
Oh.
the other.
Nice.
That's all.
All right. So no other actions. You're done.
Yep, that's it.
I need everybody to make an acrobatics check.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Well,
Oh, nice.
Don't know.
Oh no!
That's a 16.
16. What's that? Oh no, Echo does not need to make an accurate. Actually,
Surf it
no.
out. Oh, Sky does.
Sky does. You need to make a athletics check.
That's worse. That's worse. Can I argue acrobatics?
double B.
Can we
I'll give
trade?
you acrobatics. Why not?
Thank you. Ooh.
Please.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, no red dot, but I did fail.
Okay. And what happens with Sky?
She got a 15.
15. Okay. Did anybody roll below a 15?
Yeah, I got
I
a
guess-
6.
6. Okay.
I got
So-
a 4.
got a 9.
From where Echo is sitting, the Mother of the Deep releases basically a tsunami across, radiating out. Now, you passed.
Yes.
Okay, you maintain your footing. Mary, you passed.
25.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
You passed.
Oh, no, I failed.
You failed?
I failed.
Okay, Anna, you are knocked prone.
Cool. Good.
Skeech, you're knocked prone.
It's all right. It's a not very far fall.
Yip, you made it, right?
I made a 16.
Okay, you stay seated. Echo, you failed. You are pushed back 15 feet in the water. So back 15 feet. And you are underneath that. So yeah, he's basically underneath. We'll just leave him right there. He's fine.
Yeah.
Damon, you passed, correct, sir?
Yeah, I got
Backstroke.
18.
18, all right. You basically ride,
I failed.
you failed, knock him prone as well. So basically everybody that
Yeah,
didn't,
sauna.
what is happening with the pontoon pieces, there was a rise and a fall as this wave passes from one end to the other. And that is the special action. Anna, it is now your turn.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I guess I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Back up you come.
Great. And then I would like to use my movement to dash.
So 15, 45 feet total, right?
Yep.
Acrobatics, please.
All right. So it's an unnatural one.
Oh, so it's
I
okay.
have negative.
All right, so half movement speed. On that.
Great, cool.
So you be total of 30 feet.
Yep.
All right.
That's
Yeah, you're kind of slipping and sliding as you're moving along there.
really hate this.
Okay, that is the end of this round. Brings us to the top.
Whole thing is
Damon.
not great for
Dawn.
a next character.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Before that, you
Dawn.
just tied.
Oh,
Dawn of the
so
third round.
underwater.
It is
No.
So this explosion goes off deep down under the water.
Yeah, however far they go. I just have a question.
Yes.
Could you classify eggs as objects?
I'm sure I'm about to regret this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, they're an object.
Not anymore. That's double damage, and that's in the AoE for whatever's down there.
All right, so
Should redirect some attention.
deep at the bottom of the cistern, this little
Feet each.
bomb that Skeech has made drifts.
Two.
Two of them drift down towards the bottom as they settle on these clusters of these glowing eggs. They go off, and I'm sure all of you have seen what a depth charge looks like when it goes off under the water. That's pretty much what you see. These two geysers go up and down, and there's a howl from every one of the fish creatures. And now it is the top of the round.
great. We made you both mad at us.
Oh, Damon, what would you like to do?
I'll just go stab the spear guy.
All right, spin back around, close in the gap, and make your attack.
No, I don't think so.
15 is the number to beat.
No.
Strength check of 11, please.
Nope.
Nope. All right, one of your daggers sticks along to the shield. Now, next round you can possibly pull it free.
Okay.
So, that's where you are at this moment in time. Mother of the Deep is...
I guess I use the binoculars.
Echo, what do your eagle eyes see?
You see the telescope come out of the water like a submarine.
It is coming towards Anna.
Look at the stars.
So Mother of the Deep is coming towards Anna. At this point, it is not surfaced. No, it is not surfaced yet.
Can I warn her?
What's that?
Can I warn her?
Yes, you can. Well, no, you're under the pontoon currently, underwater.
Yeah.
You can, but you still need to breathe. So,
Just
you might not want to do all that. But yes, you know where it's heading. You can see it moving.
Okay.
It is not there this turn. It now moves to Mary.
Fun.
Sky will bark at you,
Perfect.
but I don't know if you know what that means.
It's you.
Timmy?
In a
I'm sorry I left you, Scott.
bark.
Hey, watch out.
Mary,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh. I thought you were saying that the mother was coming to
Oh
me.
no, it's coming towards Anna. So what actions are you taking?
Oh, okay. I am going to continue on forward with my maximum movement.
60 feet.
6.
Acrobatics.
Okay. 16.
16 will pass. And you move your 60 feet. And that should pretty much burn up most of what you have unless you have some sort of reaction or bonus action, right?
I'm good.
All right. Then you can use your spiritual weapon.
Okay, cool. Is there one within 60 feet?
60 feet, you should be able to attack the one I believe that is attacking Sky.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It can actually relocate 20 feet. You within 20 feet?
It's within 10 feet. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
great.
You're right there.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's probably gonna fail. 9.
9. It bounces off the armor plating on its back.
Okay.
It skips off there, which definitely distracts it and makes it not terribly happy. And Trident remains in place. Skips down to Echo. Is your turn, sir.
Okay. I'll use my 45 movement and head straight towards Damon. And in addition to that, I will command Sky to do her bite again.
Okay, strength check.
Yep.
Can you drop the horrible little dice for me?
No red.
He fails completely.
Okay, so he's prone.
Advantage on the attack, I believe.
Yep. And okay, so 25
piercing damage.
25 piercing damage. All right. Sky tears into this guy. And he is in poor shape at this point.
Good.
And knocked prone. Any
Okay.
other actions you got?
Yeah, so I'm just out of range of that guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will dash. So I have another 45 movement. And
Where are you popping up?
am I in range with it?
At 45, you don't even need to go 45. You're only like 5 feet away from him.
Oh, if I was already 5 feet, I want to hit him.
Well, no, there's
okay.
a 5-foot
Okay.
distance between you and him outside of your range.
Yeah, I'll just flank him. That's okay. I'll dash and still get there.
All right.
2.
So can you move me onto the platform? That's good. And yeah, that's my turn.
Very good. And we move down to the spear wielder, who's going to attempt to skewer Damon.
Oh, does he?
And Damon, that is a total of 11. That does not hit you.
No.
Right.
But do I hit
So
him?
the two of you are kind of in this back and forth there, Damon. Neither one of you are really hitting each other. And Spearman seems quite upset about that. But that is all the actions that it had at this
He
point.
takes 11 slashing and he can't. No, that's it. He just takes damage.
All right. And behind you, you see Echo slash the guy who hits his back armor. And that would move us down the line on to Reverend. What are you doing at this point, Rev? You are not prone currently.
I am prone.
Yes.
I'll stand up,
Up you come.
and then I'll move. I think I should be able to get to the end of that platform to help them because I haven't took
15 feet will put you there, yep.
Right. All right, and then I point. I pull out the little piece of copper thread that I use to cast Whisper, and then I whisper into the mind of the trident person. And I whisper to him that he is going to, I'm trying to confuse him. He has to make a intelligence save.
So should he fail, what would happen to him?
He has been discombobulated.
The trident?
Oh, he can no longer distinguish friend from foe.
Oh no.
He will attack the nearest enemy.
All right. And that
Nice.
lasts how many rounds?
It's gonna last up to 1 minute.
Oh, wow. For the rest of this fight.
But I am concentrating on it. But
Okay, so your concentration is going. All right. Now, that would move us down the line here. The angler is going to close the gap to Skeech, who is prone,
Uh-oh.
and make its attack.
Make a rude gesture at him.
in Elvish.
Nope. Dark speak.
Okay, so it rings up the axe and it slams it down right next to you, and splinters of rotten wood and muck go every direction there. Probably because you're rolling around. So it unfortunately does not. Unfortunately for you, it does not strike you. Probably because it's also hurting real bad at this point. And that is the end of its particular actions, which would then move us to Vaughn, who your held action has expired. What are you doing? You see
the
Skeech?
exact same thing.
Okay.
30 feet, holds, wait for the Mother of the Deep to show herself again.
Acrobatics?
Thank you.
He's so smart.
25.
25.
Nice.
It's nothing like a low roll, right? Yeah. So you barely even disturb those as you're moving. Okay. That moves us down to, the two netters. Move the two netters in distance of Echo there. First one's going to attempt to utilize the net.
I can't be stopped. I'm mobile.
I took a feet.
I don't know what the hell you get in a net, son.
Too many feet.
Don't ruin my confidence.
Believe in yourself.
You can do it.
So does a 15? Yeah. Put one on the water next to him. Does a 15 for you? No, it does not.
Slice
No.
the lure off.
And the other one also misses as well. So both of them are attempting to cast their nets on you, and it does not work.
Can I cut them up?
Nope.
In a Z.
And that moves us down the line to Yip Yip.
Hi.
You see Vaughn is struggling with the spearman.
Yeah. Yip Yip's gonna come quickly, trying to run up behind,
It
those two.
All right. 30 feet, or you're going to try to close the full gap?
Using my dash bonus action.
And I do believe if you have done the dash, that pretty much eats up all of your
Bonus action.
bonus action. Okay, my bad.
And with that done, I call it off. I free action can't. I throw off my concentration for it
Okay.
because I'm here pretty much. As I then very quickly with my action aim, and I need to get the spell because I don't remember the damage. Cast Firebolt on the Trident dude specifically.
The Spearman or the Trident? The Trident's over here. Spearman is the one in front of Damon.
Yeah, Trident dude.
Okay. That cancels out that.
Did
correct?
it hit?
I don't know. Would it
Oh.
make your attack?
Oh, I didn't realize.
You didn't know.
Let me see. Forget what I have to roll here.
It's
What's 5?
2d2.
That's a 21.
21 would strike. Roll damage.
That is 6 and 9, so that is 15 plus. Hold on.
I don't think Yeah, I don't think you had anything.
Yes, I do.
Anything special?
That is 15
It's
plus.
fire based.
That's a 20.
20 points of damage. All right. You blast the Trident. He is looking really bad at this point. Very crispy looking. And you can see him like, whoa.
He'll get to re-roll that intelligence save.
Fish and chips.
Anybody want to?
And he shakes it off.
Oh, all right.
And you can see her very, very, very upset at this point about that action. All right. Any other actions you have, Yip Yip?
Nope, that was my everything. Bonus action, movement, free action, everything.
All right. Take the warrior in the water now and move him over here, going 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. All right. I can count by 5s.
That's what I think
That
it
college
is.
degree paying for itself, Fantastic. Gotta love math. And that is all the action that it had this round. And we move to Skeech.
So I've
Any
got,
more war crimes?
we'll get there. This thing's barreling down on me. I've got all its attention.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. I want to take out one of the bombs. I want to hold it up and then drop it in the water.
All
And I
right.
want to say, you have a choice to make. In 12 seconds.
All right.
Detonate.
It makes a choice.
To make you have.
Exactly. And since I'm prone, getting up would be half my movement. So I would like to, as a penguin, would move, slide across the grimy, slimy
Worms.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Like you go down a slip and slide.
That's going to be a total of an 18.
18. Skeech, your full range of motion, moving at like a little penguin across the floating ass surface. Oh,
What are we doing?
still prone.
And since I'm not getting attacked, the choice has been made.
Are those fish lips sticking out of your bag?
Yes. Thank you for noticing. I just got him.
They were on sale.
All right.
Ah, caught it myself.
You want a pair?
No.
Seem interesting.
And so. Ten points. All right. Rising up out of the water is like this effervescent, like almost like sparkling water. You can see these little things drift up, and as it envelops the Urgil that are there, you can see the wounds begin to knit and close on the ones that are right there from the Mother of the Deep on that. And that was their special action. It moves over to Anna.
Oh, great. Okay,
I'm sorry I left you, Sky. Please stop liking it.
Mark.
I'd like to, and also trying to get to everybody water feel.
So now you have a choice to make. You can this round attempt to do the hop across the floating dock pieces there and see what happens, or halt your action and only do one acrobatics check at a lower DC.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take that one. Right now, yeah. Haven't rolled above a 10 for them.
You had to say that.
Oh, God.
That'd be a, what, a negative
Zero
3?
of the campaign.
only negative 1. Or no, it's 0. It's 0.
It's 0?
Nice.
All right, so half distance, and you are very shaky on your motion there. And that brings us back to the top of the round. Damon, you can make a strength check to try to retrieve your blade from the shield.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
11 is the number to beat.
Yeah, that's a 3.
3. All right, it's still stuck on there. You do have an attack action or whatever you decide to do. You have another blade.
I mean, I have 2 other daggers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I try this Fangs of Death? How does this work exactly?
It is just like a sneak attack, but you're able to use both the daggers when you do it. So if you can engage in your sneak attack, you can use both the daggers.
I'm flanking.
Yeah.
And I'm an ally.
Oh, are you?
I am. I'm not going to betray you.
Well, guys.
Oh, well, yeah.
No offense.
It's one time. For now.
15 is the number to beat.
16.
So you're
Nice.
you're able to launch the double dagger attack?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Roll it plus your critical strike stuff for that.
Give him the whole collection.
Chill out of dice.
$17.
That's with both daggers doing that.
That was 1. Hang on, I got
Roll the other dagger.
Oh.
Thank you for asking.
That's so many.
I'm sorry, that was 18 for that first one.
18.
$17 for the second one.
Nice.
Is that with your dex too?
All right.
Yeah.
So Damon, as you let go of the one dagger on the shield and reach back and grab out your second dagger and you whip them around, as you're spinning those blades, this shadowy trail is coming off the blades, almost looking like a liquid dripping off of them. And both blades come up and you stab them in right here. And as you do so, the blades come down and literally open up the chest cavity, and everything that was important to it spills forth.
Ew.
And it just drops onto the pontoon and then into the water.
John.
And sinks. Glub, glub, glub.
Would I be able to...
If you make an acrobatics check, I'll let you try to salvage that dagger before it goes over.
Oh, no!
Oh.
You could
You
also
said
get it.
acrobatics?
Yes.
You gotta.
Echo's probably already got it
16?
down there.
16.
I can get it.
All right, Damon, you take 1 point of damage as rather than take you safety, you are going for the blade. And there's a little bit of blood, but for you, it's worth it. You salvage the dagger.
Falling knife is falling.
All right.
Wait.
And Echo, you have your mark. You know what's about to happen.
Oh, wait, would I be able to do a bonus action?
Yes. No, next, saving the dagger would be your bonus action.
Okay, that works.
Sorry. I apologize. I did not communicate that appropriately. My bad. Echo, you know what's about to happen.
Okay.
Mother of the Deep is making her motion, and she's going to come up underneath you.
Me.
You tracked that thing so good.
Okay. Oops. I'm gonna brace and just put my arms and legs out.
All right. Vaughn, make your attack. If it beats what I've got here, this thing's not going to eat Echo.
Shield and sword up.
No pressure.
I'm just trying to block its mouth.
Disadvantage.
Oh, I don't think that's going to get it. That's going to be
13 is the number to meet or beat. You're gonna expend it?
Yes.
Roll the die.
I don't even need to. 13's the number to beat. It's a 6 for that one, right?
Yep.
It's more than a 1. It's a 2.
There we go. You know, it's just fun to roll
Better than
dice.
that. It's
Still
good.
All right.
My king.
So, Bond, as it's coming up and out of the water,
Captain Mike.
you fire the bolt, and as it's going towards it, you can see that it's going to go wide. And just as it looks like it's going to miss it, one of the tentacles gets right in the way, and it strikes it and it explodes. Roll damage.
Get it,
Do I
Vi.
have to dodge this too?
It's single target.
Do you
Single
need one?
target, yeah. That's right. It said only if it's under the water or that other one that you
If
got.
it's attached to a bolt, it's always single target.
All right. Let's do this way this time. 7, 8. Not a ton this time. This 8 points of fire damage. That's total, and then an additional 6 points of necrotic damage. Let's combine for this time.
And explosion.
I did it all together for you this time. It was really low.
So a total of 6.
Yeah, it was going to be 7 plus 6.
Oh, I gave you the wet one.
Yeah, no joke. So for all of the fire damage, it is going to only be
13, I believe.
actually, excuse me, yeah, 14 total.
14 total. Okay, the 60s. All right. You strike again. This time it does not blow off a tentacle, but it is enough to send it again back down before, because it's looking really bad. Remember, 2 tentacles have been blown off of this thing, and it is leaking fluids.
Good job.
And that,
Is it ink that's coming out or blood?
oh, it's blood.
Good.
Blood ink.
It's very bloody.
Ink is a defense mechanism.
And that brings us down to Mary.
Bond, there's so much ink here.
I'm telling you facts
Love
as it's
ink.
like.
Mary, it's your turn.
Okay.
Just let me.
Can you point to where I am on the map, please? I'm here.
Mary,
okay.
you're right over here, and these are those pontoons that Anna had made the decision not to
Posing in case
do
it
the super
freezes
jump
me
across,
again.
kind of like Mario Brothers.
I want to do it.
All right, give me an acrobatics check. Roll high.
15.
15. All right, Mary makes it halfway, and you need to make another check.
15 again.
15. You have one hand holding onto the pontoon as you are under the water with the rest of your body at this point.
Oh,
So, yeah,
I
halfway.
failed?
So put her to the second one there in the water between those two. Yep.
Okay.
As you hit the first one, it scoots and move that pontoon 5 feet that direction. Here we go. Another first one. That's the one Mary's hanging on to. Yep. That
I
one
need to
goes
get
that
you
way.
those arm floating.
And you can see what was hanging onto the rope then snaps, and that's what pushed that way. And you kind of stumble and you hanging on to that edge there.
Okay. Can I pull myself up?
That will have to be next round.
Okay.
All right. Moving down the line here, we have the trident. And the trident is going to try to close the gap over towards Echo. Moving 30 feet. Put it just shy. And
We can't all be fast.
I know. I'm trying.
Back here.
Better view for the whole arena.
so
I thought swimming was so much faster. Echo, what
that
happened?
is the end of its action this round. Moving down to Echo, you have your choice. There are 2 of the fish netters right next to you there.
And is the mother below me?
The mother has gone back down and is below you, feeling very far away at this point.
Okay. There's still a guy by Damon, right?
No.
No.
They are both.
By me.
Yep.
Bad guy.
Both of the netters are right there by you.
Okay. I'm gonna put both attacks into. Well, they both look pretty damaged already, right?
They're both feeling a lot better, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
They got
that's
most
right.
of their hit points back from the restoration.
Okay. I'll put 2 attacks into the guy closest to me on the pathway. And I need a 15 to hit.
13.
13. Yep, those will both hit. And that'll be a 19 slashing damage to that guy.
So you slash the one in front of you and basically disembowel him. And into the water he splashes. And he is gone.
Okay. And I'll move so that I'm still within 5 feet of the other guy, but not out of his range. I don't want to give him an opportunity attack. So if I can.
So you're going to move to right
closer.
here, which.
Yeah.
Because he's basically right there, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, even him up. Even the fish guy up with that one.
And is Sky near anybody?
Sky is with the prone fish spearman.
Yeah, she's gonna destroy him. Well, actually, does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Okay. Then this will be 29 piercing damage.
And Sky rips
Dang.
him apart.
Good, Sky.
Nice.
And she'll move her 50 feet towards the action.
Go ahead and 50 feet. We're going to move this way, I'm assuming, right? Or are you going to come up this way?
Yeah, that way's fine.
Okay, acrobatics.
Got a 16 for her.
Okay, Sky is able to make it to there without any issues on that.
Fantastic. That's my turn.
And well, those guys are all dead. So the angler comes back up out of the water over there. That far one. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to have him swim 60 feet towards Anna. And the other one's going to dive into the water. That one is going to disappear down to the water, going after something Skeech threw in it. Go ahead and pull him off the map. Pull her off the map. Thank you. All right. And that is the end of their actions. Moves over to Vaughn at this point.
Reverend?
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, no, sorry, Reverend, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I looked at the spear wielder.
I'm
I
very
jumped
confused.
down to the anglers because they didn't wear spear
Right.
wielders. Sorry, Reverend.
Well, but Vaughn's been so tricky with his held actions, I thought I got confused.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
All right.
It's going to be very similar.
So the right. So the I'm going to jump into the water, and I'm gonna swim as far as I can towards that
15
other dock
feet?
over there.
There you go.
But before I'm done, I'm gonna pop my head up out of the water, and I'm going to throw a little potion bottle at I'm sorry. I'm going to whisper to the trident. I'm going to cast terrible diction. You hear me say, I got my mouth full of water, so. But he still hears me. Wisdom save.
All right. That's going to be a great 17.
So he passed. Roll again. Quaff a luck potion. And I give the advantage to Echo.
Thanks.
What'd you roll now?
The dice.
Roll the little white die.
There you go.
Red, red,
Red.
red.
He
Y'all
fails.
should let me roll it. I rolled a red tonight, so
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, the gift
Thank
upon
you.
ye.
So he's gonna take 6, 9, 11 psychic damage, and he'll have to run or swim his full movement speed as far away from me as he can get.
Or she drops to her knees and falls into the water.
Oh, it's the second time they didn't even run away. I just blew him up. Oh, that's fine.
You
That's
got
the end of that.
jumped, son.
Wait, does that mean there's none on the way to the path now?
Yes.
Just one
and
big
I
one.
yell, "Blah, blah, blah. Echo! Echo! Hey, you got
What?
this.
Thanks.
And I'm like kind of treading water because I can't really swim very well.
Do you need help?
No, it's okay. I still got gills.
And he's in the water with the mother of the deep.
Fun.
Fine.
There's just a flash.
far away.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of.
Fine, guys. That's cool.
That's the end of your actions there, Reverend.
Yep.
Okie doke. Next moves down to. All all my critters have done their actions, I believe, this moment. All right, Vaughn.
I do the exact same thing.
Sit there waiting. All right. And we move down to Yip Yip.
All right. So Yip Yip's just gonna go forward, sliding right under Damon.
Style points.
I guess I'll stay behind.
Acrobatics.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. 6.
6. All right. 15 feet of movement. So I believe you're right back right next to where Damon would be at that point.
Anyways, I was also gonna dash. But
Oh, dash?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can go ahead and make your dash.
Make that just 30 feet flat.
So right there, basically. All right. You were able to move up.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is anything else? No, that pretty much wraps you up, right?
Yep, that's pretty much
Okay.
wraps me up.
Skeech.
I'd like to stand up and just squelch some grime off of me.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be half my movement. I'll use 5 feet of it to get next to Vaughn there. Do you still have one of them?
No, it's been
attached? Oh, well, yeah, you do. I'm gonna screw another bomb onto there.
H reload.
Yeah, I think I'll help this time. I'm just gonna wait while holding one.
All right.
I got a feeling we might
Doing
need
the same
it.
thing that Vaughn's waiting. That's my action. And I'm just gonna motion back.
Back to back, Skeech. Back to back, Skeech.
Where I came from. I'm gonna say, hey, watch this.
Gloop. Drop another one in.
No, I'm holding on and I'm
Oh.
pointing where I dropped the other one.
All right. And there. That's the end of what you're doing?
Yep.
There's something that occurs under the water that you're not aware of, and Anna.
Not aware of that.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use some of my movement to go forward to the floating block very, very carefully.
All right.
And then I want to use my maul to tap it back.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's all right. So
Keeping
over there's a bit of an action.
Like a pool skimmer. Like,
And,
How much of my movement did I use?
you have
Okay, I got 10 left.
You
Great.
Make a jump over to Mary's pontoon.
Yeah, could I sell you on athletics if I get down on my hands and knees and like army crawl across?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Great. Come on, go! Oh no, it's fine. We're fine. This is fine. Yeah.
Crazy.
the
if you went
initial.
fast.
It's not the best. It could be worse.
Grudge style. Starts scuttling.
Basically, yeah. Okay, so that's 12 total.
12. All right. You crawl your way out onto it, and that's about as far as you get right now. You can see Mary just hanging on. You're on your belly on it, like,
I'll never let go.
it's like Titanic. All right. Top of the round. Damon.
Top of the round.
Another set goes off.
No, that's the one that he dove
Oh.
after. The
Yeah,
one that I'm going, hey, watch this.
There's something. Make a perception check, Skeech.
Okay. I'm pointing for Vaughn to see.
They deployed the fish bomb squad.
It's going to be an 11.
An 11. It goes just as the water is coming back down. You think you saw a lure coming down with it.
I got it.
All right, now,
I think it was.
Damon, what are you doing?
Can I just bolt forward?
There's
Can I
nothing
go-
in your way. You can do an
Like
athletic
flat
check.
So you can jump over me.
Yes.
Give me an athletic check. Acrobatics check.
The bane of rogue.
Sorry.
Go, Damon.
I was stuck in athletics from the desperate seal crawl. Wow, with authority, you make the dash.
Yeah, just keep going.
Forrest Gump this.
Slide into home base.
Never see Damon again.
Keep the baseball going.
And I believe the controls right there.
Desperately holding on to this thing.
How close are we?
Let's put in
15. All right.
It's big league.
Oh,
Yeah, big league. Sour apple.
Okay.
Now go. I want to be right there.
And the lever is right in front of you.
Sweet.
If you got a bonus action or something, I'll let you try to spin it.
No, I use my bonus action.
Okay.
Dash.
That's right. So my bad. And that wraps that up. Mother of the Deep does something off screen. And that moves us to Mary.
Be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna pull myself up. And I would like to extend a hand. Are you trying to save me? Cool.
I love this.
You're
I'm gonna pull her up.
All right. Join those two together there.
Have the crew trying to put the lever. Two
mutual aid.
I would like you to roll at athletics with advantage,
drop
please.
bombs. One
Because I'm sure that Anna is assisting you with
I don't
that.
even know what you're doing.
Okay.
Who talked to
Stand
you?
guard.
24.
24? Ooh, just kidding, you made it.
This is getting
All right,
better than
so
that.
the two of you are pulled up onto the same one, kind of clinging to each other for a moment, taking in that little bit of safety that that numbers provide. Like, it's pretty scary down in there.
Yeah.
And I do believe that would burn up most of your activity for this particular round,
You-
hoisting yourself up and then dragging your friend over.
Do I have a bonus or
You
no?
would be able to do a bonus action, so you could move your weapon. I believe.
Okay.
How many feet? 20 feet?
20 feet. Does it reach anyone else in 20 feet?
But you could
Can't
advance
really.
it further down the line here, towards sky, I believe, or even across the water.
Guy sees
Okay.
it and chases it. thinking it is-
Sky would have to go backwards to chase after it.
No, it's a knife right now. Sky, no.
No, bad guy.
All right. Any other actions that you're taking, Mary? That's it, I believe.
Yeah, so it's moving
It's-
towards the target.
It's moving towards, well, the fish guy's under the water, so you don't see him. But you're bringing it a little bit more close in range to where you guys are.
Okay, great. Thanks.
That would move us to my one Urgil, who is going to swim up and pop up behind Mary. He is going to take his attack action and fail miserably at life. So as you are bending down to help Anna up, it jumps up out of the water with this beautiful slash action that totally misses you, looking like, oh, the little dongle. Bends over all sad. And that was its action. We move over to Vaughn.
And your kind has terrible aim.
Whoa.
Oh wait, that's right. I am destined to skip you there, Reverend. My bad.
I've been doing such bad things to monsters.
Killer ones. Yeah.
All right, I'm great.
You haven't had a single hit.
Yeah, you also skip Echo.
Echo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Echo goes before
Oh
Reverend,
man.
before Vaughn.
I played this game once or twice, but apparently not tonight. So Echo, let's go ahead and take care of your action there.
Yeah, I want to decapitate this guy.
What guy?
The one in the water?
Oh.
That guy.
Both hit, I believe. That's a
13 was the number to beat.
yeah, definitely. Okay. That'll be 11 plus 22 slashing.
All right. Wow, that was more hit points than it had when it was at full. Echo decapitates the fish thing. Glub, glub, glub.
And I want to use my movement, just go 45 and just cover. I can't, and cover Damon's back. So
All right.
I'll just
45 and you're onto the platform.
face
then.
away from him so that anything trying to get him while he's doing the lever.
Reverend?
Now I get my turn.
Yes.
All right. I was wondering if something real bad was going to happen to me. Well,
Not at the moment, currently.
All right. So I am swimming up to the platform now.
All right. On
then-
the platform you are.
And then with my last thing that I could do, gonna give inspiration to Damon. And then, how far away is the last Urgil? That's it. There wasn't that one. There's one in the water right there. Yeah.
There's this one doing something and this one over here.
Can I see the one that's doing something?
Make a perception.
65, 70 feet away.
It's sorry. 19.
19. You can see its shape fidgeting with something under the water.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to cast a death knell on it. I'll take my little bell out.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, little fish man. Ding ling 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 ling. That'll be a wisdom
Woman.
save. Are they at full health?
No.
All right. Wisdom save.
Fail.
They're going to take. They're going to take 7 plus 12 damage, 19 damage.
There's this under the water, and there's this cloud of gore.
The coast is clear. Echo and Damon, you got this.
And does that wrap you up, Rev?
Yeah.
All right. I don't have. No, the angler actually has a chance to go. No, he had jumped up and did his attack earlier. Never mind. So that does move us over to Vaughn at that point.
30 feet, hold action. She comes back.
All right. Go ahead and give me a acrobatics.
We another 12.
12. He has just made it across, and that will be the end of where he needs to go. You are basically trying not to fall into the water right now.
Fair.
You will not be able to do a hold action on that because of your instability there currently. You're trying not to fall in the water right now.
Okay.
And any other actions you've got?
So, but if I don't have a hold action, I don't get any actions?
No, you can take an action, but you can't hold an action on this because right now you made the jump. It wasn't good enough to continue forward motion. You were trying not to fall into the water at the moment because that's separated and it was a higher DC than what you had.
Then no, I will fall.
What's that?
I will just continue to right myself then.
All right. Any other? Okay, so move down. Done. Skeech, your action.
No, it's me.
Yep.
You skipped me this time.
Yeah.
Yip's
really
gonna
good with
just
this.
keep moving forward, but she's also gonna take a moment to look and to basically like hold her mouth and is like, everyone, hold on to something. And she like basically starts running over to the thing like very very quickly, because she knows.
And there you are.
Knows what?
What does he know?
Not enough time.
Grab on your backpack.
Yeah. Can I use?
cannot.
Did I dash?
Yeah, but I do believe dash would burn up your 60 feet. If you run full 60 feet out, you don't have any other actions except for a bonus action, right, or a reaction.
Yeah. She's just trying to get onto the stone right now.
Okay. Onto the stone you are.
Solid ground.
All
I
right.
am so tired.
Anybody
Running
other?
on those.
Skeech?
I want to hold on to Vaughn.
Are you going to jump and hang on to Vaughn?
Hold on.
I want to.
For one more day.
I will risk everything to catch Skeech in my arms.
All right. Go ahead and you make an acrobatics check and make it with advantage. Because he's jumping into your arms, you're trying to catch him, you're trying to stabilize.
16.
16. You turn around and you catch him like a little baby in your arms. A horrific green.
I have an action?
Well, you said you were jumping over to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing aside from your jump into Vaughn's arms?
Give me that, and I'm gonna take the crossbow.
No.
And I would like to use my action as lookout.
Oh. You jump into his arms and disarm. There we go.
I hold Skeech up on their feet like we're in a cheerleader pose for a higher vantage.
That's the same word.
Point and shoot.
Okay. And Reverend, Anna, Mary, Sky, Vaughn all make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, it was funny before you were affected by that.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Oh no.
17.
17.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
12.
12. 4.
No.
I was
11.
11.
17.
17. So anybody that rolled a 15 or below is knocked prone.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Mary.
And the two of you are knocked down there in front of the fish guy. Girl, sorry. Who was also knocked down. So everybody went down together.
And I
Sky
will
is
stay
knocked
down.
prone.
Please don't make me get back up.
Somehow,
Yeah.
somehow Vaughn's able to stay on his feet holding Keith, who has the crossbow. Reverend, you stayed on your feet too, right?
17, yep.
And Anna, it's your action.
Great. I guess I'm going to use my movement to stand up again.
Back up you go.
My favorite area.
Step over Mary.
Sorry.
Yes, it would not be hard for you to step over Mary right now.
Great.
Okay.
Make your attack. It's at advantage because he's prone.
Great. Okay, it's a natural it's a 16 on the die.
That would work.
Let's go.
Roll damage.
Use one of my slides just because I'm a little upset right now.
Get it.
Yeah, great. Okay, so let's say 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 7, so that's a 20.
20 with the damage it already.
25.
You smash this thing into a pulp on the deck there,
Great.
and it is removed.
Wonderful. Great.
And
Awesome.
back at the top of the round, Damon, it is your action.
Not turn the wheel.
Yes, you can make a strength check. You got it. All you gotta do is beat an 11.
Am I next in? Can I offer support at all?
Yes, you can roll with advantage.
I got an 11 exactly.
All right. Damon grabs the wheel, and Yip jumps up on it with him. And between the two of them, they break the crustiness that has formed over many, many years. And deep, deep below the cistern, there is this heavy, grinding stone sound. This, and you see the surface of the water shift for a second. And everything kind of sways as far as all the little pontoon pieces. And then you see the giant whirlpool action begin to form
Oh no, I hate that.
as the water is draining out of the cistern at this moment. Remember where they were.
There's a reason I told you guys the whole time.
Well, yeah, that would have been great to know beforehand.
This is a giant toilet.
Oh, Yip knows.
This is
Yip
where
won't
all
tell
the
anybody,
goldfish
but
that
Yip
get flushed down the
knows.
toilet go.
This is what it feels like.
And at this point, the water begins to drain completely out of the cistern. Of course.
Oh no.
And as soon as we stabilize this, let's put everybody back where they were standing.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I feel.
Oh, Sky, no!
No, it's okay. She's resilient. This is so
I'm
cool.
fine.
I'll never let go of you.
All right,
I believe you.
Look at the little rope bridge.
let's go ahead and restore that.
It's like an
Oh
Let's
no.
give them time
Actually,
to
tell you what,
fix
we're
the
gonna hold on to
map
that.
real quick.
So now that you've seen what has happened to the cistern, it is drained out. We're going to call the episode here this week. So join us next week to see how our intrepid heroes make their way back across the cistern. We thank you so very much for your time and do hope that you had a good evening with us. We'll see you all again next week. Then.